Today's Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, Otheon Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land, LLC, 701 Cornhole Company, Bingaman Construction, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, TechNet Solutions, Hidden Beauty Salon and Spa, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Prairie Ford of Stanley, Thrivent, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, MC Property and Maintenance, LLC, Rising Sports Academy, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated.
Inspired by a dream. That dream is now a reality. Our goal at GameDay Media is to provide a new way of watching high school sporting events in Northwest North Dakota through live audio video streaming services. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch and listen to all the action. We are looking for business sponsors to come on board with GameDay Media to help promote your business as we help to promote our area athletes during our broadcasts. Contact David or Randy Peterson for further details on how you can become a sponsor on GameDay Media. GameDay Media, more than a game. And here we are on GameDay Media from Fisher Field in Dickinson, North Dakota. It's playoff postseason football here on GameDay Media, and we're proud to be in the press box at Fisher Field and the campus of Dickinson State University with our GameDay Media audio-only production today. Can't do the video portion of it, but we're glad to be here providing audio coverage of this first-round playoff game in Class A Single A football. Our visitors on the scoreboard tonight, the Blue Jays out of Stanley, North Dakota, coming into this match with an overall 4-5 record on the season. They're 4-3 in Region 3 competition. And they're the 4th seed out of Region 3. Their opponent tonight, the number 4 ranked team in the state of North Dakota, the Dickinson Trinity Titans. And they are the number 1 seed out of Region 4. So a lot of football to be played. We've got a lot of things in store for you on our Border Plains Equipment pregame shows. We're powered up here by our NCC Sports Desk. And when we come back on our audio-only feed, it'll be our coaches' comments, a Game Day coaches' comments. Our first coaches' comments will be the Stanley Blue Jays head coach, Dave Leith. We'll come back after this Game Day Media timeout.
Born and raised amidst the small-town love of Northwest North Dakota, we at Northwest Communications Cooperative understand the joy of being part of a great community. That's why we choose to pour back into the people who pour into us. At NCC, we offer internet, telephone, video, and security services that are industry standard, top of the line. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we consider Northwest North Dakota our neighborhood. Let us know how we can serve you. Local, fast, reliable. Making connections, locally committed.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
As we come back to GameDay Media from the NCC Sports Desk, welcome to our coaches' comments on the Border Plains Equipment pregame show. I've been able to catch up with the Stanley Blue Jays head coach Dave Leith to talk with me about their upcoming first-round playoff game this afternoon with the Dickinson Trinity Titans. And first of all, Coach, thanks for making yourself available for our coaches' comments here on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show.
Thank you for the opportunity.
The Blue Jays are back in the playoffs, Coach. After missing out over the past few years, you're back in a comfortable setting with the playoffs ahead of you, where the Blue Jays have been many times over the years, Coach. It's got to be a pretty good feeling.
Oh, yeah. It is a very good feeling, and the intensity and the energy with the boys is very good. They're really excited about playing postseason.
Your Region 3 record this season ended at 4-3. Overall, you ended up with a 4-5 record, and you claimed the fourth place in the region, Coach. And when GameDay Media broadcast a couple of games during the regular season, it seemed that your team is most aggressive in trying to pound the ball with the rushing attack. You've got several running backs that have led the team this year, and so there isn't just one back that the other team has got to prepare for, right, Coach?
Oh, absolutely. We've got a variety of running backs. We've got some speed running backs. We've got some big running backs that run hard, and they've got good speed too, but that is definitely our depth is in our backfield.
And, of course, backs can't do much without blocking on your offensive line, Coach. A lot of credit has to go to that rushing success because of the offensive line.
Oh, yeah. They're a younger group, mostly juniors, some sophomores. We've got a freshman that plays quite a bit. But it's postseason now. They've got a full season, so they're pretty experienced.
With the 9 seniors that you have on this year's squad, the Blue Jays seniors have been part of a Blue Jay program through thick and thin over the years. It seems to me that you've got a special bunch of young men that are paving the way for the future of Blue Jay football, Coach.
Oh, yeah, and they're very excited about leading the younger classmen. They kind of enjoy, that leadership role. Take some of them under their wings, and they've done a really good job of showing the intensity level that it takes to succeed in football.
And now let's talk about the upcoming game this afternoon. Your first round playoff opponent are the Dickinson Trinity Titans, who ended the regular season as the Region 4 champion and were voted most recently as the number 4 ranked team in the last media poll. What do you know about the Titans team, and how has the preparation for the Titans gone this week at practice, Coach?
Preparation has gone well. Like I said, the boys they're relaxed, because we are the underdogs, but they know that playoffs are a big thing, so the intensity is building. We've done a little research. We've watched film. Their offense is very impressive. They got a kid that can throw the ball. They've got some speed at the wideouts, and they've got a hard-nosed running back that has good speed. So they've shown in their stats and in their scores that they can put numbers up. So that's going to be our main concern.
And I know as we finish out our interview today that the community of Stanley and the school system, it seems to be a lot of buzz in the community because of the success of your Blue Jay program, Coach.
Oh, the community has been very supportive. They're right there. Like I said, I'm sure they're going to be following your broadcast very closely because they like their Blue Jay football, and they're rallying behind those young men.
You've been listening to our GameDay Media Coaches Comments with Dave Leith of the Stanley Blue Jays. We'll be back with the Dickinson Trinity Titans head coach John Oderman and more of our Border Plains Equipment pregame show from the NCC Sports Desk after a few words from our sponsors. Since 1961, Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin. As we come back to Game Day Media from our NCC Sports Desk, welcome to our coach's comments on the Border Plains Equipment pregame show. I have head coach John Oderman of the Dickinson Trinity Titans with me to talk about their upcoming first-round playoff game this afternoon with the Stanley Blue Jays. And first of all, Coach Oderman, thanks for making yourself available for our coach's comments here on our Border Plains Equipment pregame show.
Absolutely happy to be here.
Since this is the first time that we've had a chance to talk with you, Coach, please tell our listeners a bit about yourself, and including the number of years that you've led the Titans and what you do when you're not coaching the Titans and what you like to do in your spare time, if you have any.
Well, my spare time is taken up by some other things that I do in the community. But, I'm a southwestern North Dakota product. I grew up on a ranch north of Belfield, North Dakota. I have an identical twin brother. We are the youngest of 8 kids that grew up on that ranch north of Belfield. But he actually happens to be my offensive coordinator. So I get to see him every day. And sometimes we get a little bit into it on the sideline and in the game planning stages of things. But we work well together as well as the rest of our staff. And I'm a 2002 graduate of Trinity High School, so I'm actually coaching at my alma mater. So that's always really exciting to think about and reflect on, the things that I was able to gain and learn as a student at Trinity. And I just hope that I can hand down some of that those same experiences to the kids that we're coaching now. But I'm married. I've got 3 beautiful kids and a beautiful wife. And in my spare time, I work at the hospital in Williston and Dickinson as the director of mission. So I oversee pastoral care, make sure that people inside the hospital feel good about the hospital, and make sure that we're engaged in the community as well. So I do a lot of the community benefit work and things like that through the hospital. But then I'm also a city commissioner. And when I do get some free time, I guess I love to read. I'm a little bit of a cinephile, so I like to watch movies, but I'm also a comic book and a video game guy. So tend to keep myself pretty busy, but love playing with my kids, love getting out there. And I've got a 4-year-old son. And so we're just getting to that point where we're able to throw the football around and stuff like that. So it's a great time to be involved in everything that I'm involved in, I guess. And it's been a great season here for the Titans so far.
Well, speaking of your Titans, you're one of 4 unbeaten teams remaining in Class A football as you enter the 2023 playoff season. In your opinion, what has been the reason or the reasons that you've had so much success this year, Coach?
I've had a lot of people ask me that over the last couple of weeks, and the thing that has kind of risen to the top for me is we've really been able to establish a culture on the team and with these leaders on our team, with the seniors that have been here for several years and in the program, a singularity of focus. And that was a term that was kind of keyed by one of our media guys down in Dickinson at the Dickinson Press. We were just talking, and he used that phrase, and I just really like that, because all season we have, there's a lot of expectations before the season. That there were some people that picked us to go deep and maybe win it all. And the thing that we said right away was, guys, you have to ignore all that stuff. We are in a black hole each week of that team that we're playing. And the kids have really, really embraced that. When I have an older brother that actually happens to have played with one of my players dads in high school football. And he called up his buddy, and his son happened to answer, and he was talking to him. He's like, well, who do you guys have next week? And he's like, nobody, black hole. And just to hear the kids really embrace that attitude of, hey, we can't control what happened before. We can't control what's going to happen in the future, but we can control what's going on right in front of us. And that's the game that's at hand. And so each week we ask them at the beginning of the week, hey, who do we play next week? And I always get nobody. And so it's that I think that really has been a key to our success is we are not looking past anyone. We are focused on the task at hand, and that's beating whichever team that we've got in front of us that week.
Well, as I look at your roster on the North Dakota High School Activities Association website, you boast 12 seniors on the team this year, and obviously they want to continue their final season as a Titan with a first-round playoff win today. Always good to have seniors on any team, Coach, to provide leadership and mentorship to the younger players. What would you like to say about your seniors from this year's team, Coach?
Well, I mean, I think that culture, that attitude that we've been able to build this year starts and ends with them. A couple weeks ago, we do these formation talks every Thursday because we truly believe in our program that it's not just about X's and O's, and it's not just about whether you win or lose the games. We want to make sure that these guys are great citizens, great fathers, great people when they grow up and they leave our program. And so during one of these formation talks, we were talking about something, and I realized, hold on a second, we used to have to harp on this all the time. And I'm in my 11th year as the head coach. And those first 4 or 5 years, we used to have to talk about this stuff all the time and remind the kids to do this or do that. And we don't have to do that. And I couldn't remember the last time that I had to talk about that specific topic. And it's because of senior leaders like we have this year and those that came before them that just instill that culture of accountability and respect within the program. And so it just it's one of those things, once you build it, it kind of feeds itself. And these seniors have done just a phenomenal job of carrying that torch for us and really in a lot of ways being coaches on the field, off the field, and in the locker room.
And now let's talk about your upcoming game today with the Stanley Blue Jays. The Blue Jays have earned a spot in the postseason again this year after missing out over the past few seasons. Like you, they have quality leadership in a number of positions on their team. What do you know about the Blue Jays, and what do you feel will be a key factor to advance to the quarterfinal round next week, Coach?
Well, I mean, one thing that I do know, and that's kind of the nice thing about me being matched up with Region 3 is that they're kind of our scheduling partner. And so we have a lot of Region 4 teams that play Region 3 teams in the non-conference season at the beginning of the year. And so I was able to get a scouting report from a couple of the other head coaches in Region 4. What we heard was, they're solid against the run. They're a physical football team. They like to get vertical between the tackles. They want to run the ball. And so I think the big key for us is we got to match their physicality. We got to do what we can to control the point of attack, make sure that a defensive line, that we're doing everything we can to make sure that we're not getting blown off the ball. Linebackers scrape and make plays. But, overall, I do think that there may be some matchup opportunities for us on the offensive side of the ball. We've got some really great playmakers, both in the backfield and on the perimeter, that we could maybe take some advantage of some mismatches here or there. But, overall, I think they're a solidly coached football team that defends well against the run. We have to be prepared to take what they're going to give us.
You've been listening to our Game Day Media Coaches Comments with John Oderman of the Dickinson Trinity Titans head coach. We'll be back with more of our Border Plains Equipment pregame show from our NCC Sports Desk. And when we do come back, we'll honor the United States of America and the servicemen and emergency responders who helped defend her with the playing of our national anthem.
At Game Day Media, we believe that we live in the greatest nation in the world. As we pause, let's honor the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem. This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP. And as we come back to Fisher Field on the campus of Dickinson State University, my name is Randy Peterson, alongside my producer this evening, or this afternoon, David Peterson. We have our mystery guest, the GOAT from Dickinson State University, Heath Hetzel, on the headset, providing a little color. And Heath, it's what a facility. Man, we are living like a king today.
This is gorgeous, Randy. I want to thank you and your son David for all you've done with getting on the radio and live feed for the fall sports. And yeah, I'm looking forward to being on the radio with you guys. And yeah, it's a beautiful facility. Definitely has changed since 25 years ago when I was here.
Yeah, we were talking off air that the Stanley Blue Jays, it's been a while since they've been in the postseason, and I think the last time these two teams met up was back in 2017, Dickinson Trinity with a win over the Blue Jays at that time. But it's been a pretty dry spell since that time, I believe. I don't know if they've been to the playoffs, but I know they're here today. They're wearing their visiting uniforms today, and they are the underdog for sure today. But boy, what a privilege for these seniors, the 9 seniors that are on the Blue Jay team, getting a chance at mentoring, getting a chance at leading some of these younger players and getting this Blue Jay football program back where it needs to be.
It sure is, Randy. And yeah, it was 6 years ago in 2017, and my oldest son Seth was on the team at the time. He's a junior, and now this year I have an younger son Josh that's a senior. And so yeah, that leadership, and it's just been fun to see him kind of grow and those other seniors out there with him. And yeah, looking forward to it. Definitely the underdog today, but you just never know. That's why we play the game, right, Randy?
Right. Yeah, we're about 2 minutes away from the opening introductions here on Fisher Field at Dickinson State University, and wanted to let everybody know that the broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the board of directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. And some of the names that we're going to be hearing a lot of as we broadcast this afternoon on this digital audio broadcast only for the Dickinson Trinity Titans, the number 4 ranked team in the state of North Dakota in Class A football. You'll hear a lot of Jace Kovash this evening as he leads the Titans. And the passing department, the quarterback, has thrown for 1,558 yards. He's 90 for 49 with just about a 61% completion rate, throwing for 24 touchdowns and 4 interceptions only on the season so far. And his leading target is Luke Shobe with 546 yards receiving, 26 catches and 8 touchdowns. No fumbles on the season for Mr. Shobe. And the leading rusher for the Titans this year has been number 7. That is Ty Dassinger with 882 yards of rushing yards on 118 carries. He's run for 12 touchdowns, only dropped the ball 1 time for the season. And for the Stanley Blue Jays, their leading rusher is Ethan Jessen with 414 yards. He's got 6 touchdowns on the year. His longest rush of the season was 54 yards. I believe that was on GameDay Media a couple weeks ago when we broadcast the Stanley Blue Jays versus the South Prairie Max Royals. And Ethan Jessen, the leading rusher. The leading passer is Tyler Gelsted. Gelsted, the quarterback, a senior, has passed for 502 yards and 7 touchdowns. And Drake Slosher has had 21 receptions for 286 yards and 4 touchdowns in the receiving department. With that, we're going to send it back to our studio as we take a quick timeout here. And when we come back, we'll have our opening kickoff, sponsored by Northwest Therapy Services out of Ray, North Dakota. We'll take a timeout.
In a world where every dollar counts, we believe in empowering you to do more with your money. At the Bank of Tioga, we help ignite prosperity for you and the communities we serve. Whether you're a family looking for personal financial solutions, a business seeking growth, or an agricultural entrepreneur with big dreams, we have the products and services to help you achieve your goals. Experience the power of partnership and visit your nearest location or explore our online services today. We ignite prosperity at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
Dickinson State University. It's time now for our Game Day Media starting lineups for the Stanley Blue Jays this evening. I keep saying this evening because I'm used to Friday Night Lights, but we're here on Saturday afternoon. But Drake Slosher will start at a wide receiver position. He's a junior, coming in at 185 pounds. He wears number 1. Kane Rudolph, the other wide receiver for the Blue Jays, is a senior wearing number 2. He's 160 pounds. The quarterback this evening is Tyler Jelstad, a senior, tipping the scales at 150 pounds. He wears number 10. At the running back positions, it is Ethan Jessen, a senior, coming in at 200 pounds, wearing number 24. Clay Papa, another running back for the Stanley Blue Jays, wearing number 22 at 160 pounds. He is a junior. At tight end this evening, it is a senior, Jace Anderson. He weighs 150 pounds. He is wearing number 11. The offensive tackle is number 54, tipping the scales at 220. He's a sophomore, Bennett Larson. Trey Bombeck, another offensive lineman at offensive guard, wears number 52. He's a junior at 190. Snapping the ball this afternoon, it is number 79, Jacob Roses. Roses is a junior at 180 pounds. Another offensive guard is Jack Heenick. Heenick wearing number 67 today. He's tipping the scales at 200. He's a senior. And rounding out the starting line, it is Griffin Wilhelmy, a junior, wearing number 73, playing offensive tackle for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays coached up by Dave Leaf, Brent Diggs, Chris Nordloff, Jackson Lorenz, Drew Nichols, Kellen Luke, Blair Heenick, Adam Munson, and Riley Plant, assisting head coach Dave Leaf. And for the undefeated Dickinson Trinity Titans, they'll start at left tackle, Caden Ham. He's a junior at 190. Isaac Dahl is another junior at left guard, coming in at 205. Snapping the ball for the Titans this afternoon, Tyler Danbaum. Danbaum is a junior, and the right guard is a senior, Tanner Roars, at 200 pounds. The right tackle at 190 is another senior, Sam Stockert. At tight end is a senior, number 42, Jeremiah Jellick. The wide receivers, Luke and Jake Shoby, both seniors, wearing number 4 and 5. Gage Glasser is another wide receiver wearing number 20. He's a senior. The running back is Ty Dassinger. He is a senior at 200 pounds. He's a big running back. And the quarterback, Jace Kovash, a senior, tipping the scales at 165. He wears number 15. And with that, we're going to step aside and come back after this Game Day Media timeout.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics, as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
And as we come back to Fisher Field at Dickinson State University, my name is Randy Peterson alongside Heath Hetzel this afternoon for this Class A 11-man football playoff game, first round edition here on a beautiful October 21st in North Dakota. Couldn't ask for a better day, Heath.
Oh, this is gorgeous. Ready to play some football. I know 6 years ago when we were down here, we couldn't hardly keep the football on the field. It was so windy.
Oh, really?
I had to hold it, and it was a miserable day. So this is beautiful. Just want to update everybody, too. So the winner of this game will play the winner of the Killdeer-Delax-Burlington game, and Killdeer's up 7-0 at the end of the first quarter on that one.
It's 58 degrees here. Sun is shining, and we've got a great view from the TV press room here at Fisher Field, and the whistle's been blowing, and we're about ready to go here. The Stanley Blue Jays are going to go from left to right, and it'll be the Blue Jays kicking off, and they're going to kick to their deep guys. I believe it's the Shobes. They're going to kick it short and going to be picked up there at about the 29-yard line. And poor tackling by the Blue Jays, and the ball is returned up past the 45 up to the 46-yard line. And so it'll be 47-yard line. It'll be first down and 10. This segment is brought to you by Brevera Bank, proud supporter of the Stanley community and Stanley Blue Jays, helping you, our customer, forge new paths to achieve your financial goals. Visit our color analyst at Brevera Bank on Main Street in Stanley, North Dakota. Jake Glasser with the return. Nice return for the Titans as we are first and 10 for the Titans on the first possession of the afternoon here on our Northwest Therapy Service. Here's a counter play, and it's going to be a great run by the Dickinson Titans as they run the ball. That is going to be number 7, Dossinger, right? Dossinger with the first carry of the game, picks up a cool 9 yards on his first touch. Clay Papa with the tackle as the ball is inside the 45-yard line, sitting at the 44-yard line. Second down and 1 for the Titans as they come out in shotgun formation. They put a man in motion going from left to right. Kovac barking out the signals again, hands off to number 7, Dossinger. He's going to go past the line again. He'll pick up 4 yards on that last carry for his second carry of the afternoon. And that is a tackle made by Mr. Heenick. And that's a Prairie Home Furnishings first down for the Titans as they have a hurry-up offense here this afternoon. Kovac barking out the signals, looking to throw the ball over the middle. All he's got to do is catch it, and he goes for the first touchdown at 10:54. Gage Glasser found by Jace Kovac from 41 yards out for the first score of the game. That didn't take long.
No, Kaysen kind of got caught looking in the backfield, and the receiver got behind him.
First touchdown of the game goes to the Titans on their opening possession. They're going to line up and kick the extra point. That is number 6, Nick Sobolik, as the point after touchdown. The spot is up, and the kick is good. And so with 10:54 remaining here in this Class A 11-man opening round football game, it is the Dickinson Trinity Titans 7, the Stanley Blue Jays coming back with their first offensive series after this GameDay Media timeout.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products.
As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
As we come back to Game Day Media here from Dickinson State University, the site of our first round Class A 11-man football, the kickoff. Slosher with the return past the 20 up near the 23-yard line. He got the ball at about the 2-yard line, took it back for 21 yards on the kickoff return, so it'll be first down and 10 for the Stanley Blue Jays as the Blue Jays come out with their white uniforms, blue pants, blue helmets, blue numbers on their away uniforms. Jordan Ham with the tackle for the Dickinson Trinity Titans. The Titans on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard lead the Blue Jays on their opening drive of 3 plays. They're in the end zone with a 7-0 lead against the Stanley Blue Jays. Ethan Jessen flanks the left side of our quarterback, looking to throw the ball. He finds Slosher past the 21-yard line before he's covered there for about a 1-yard gain for the Stanley Blue Jays. So Shobe with the tackle there, Heath.
Yep, that's Luke Shobe, yep.
Clock is running. Second down and 9 for the Stanley Blue Jays. Man, what a comfortable press box do we have.
It is very, very nice. Yeah.
We can even sit down here and enjoy the game.
Yeah, we're like you said, we're treated like royalty here.
We're going to be spoiled. This is going to be hard to beat. The bar is set pretty high. As the power eye comes out for the Stanley Blue Jays, second down and 9. They put a man in motion. That is pitched back to Drake Slosher, and somebody missed a block, and that tackle was made by number 7, Ty Dossinger, as Drake Slosher is going to lose 6 yards on that last carry. That's not the way you want to go against this high-powered Dickinson Trinity.
No, kind of going in the wrong direction here. So hopefully we can come out on third down here and put it down the field and pick up that first down.
They spot the ball at the 18-yard line. It'll be third down and 15 as the clock continues to run. Again, receivers split out wide to the right side. Got triple receivers on the right, double on the left, and got a pass over the middle. That was intended for number 22. That is Clay Papa. And Shobe breaks up the pass, but that brings up fourth down, and the clock is stopped. Jake Shobe with the tip for the Dickinson Trinity Titans as the Blue Jays set up in punt formation, standing at his own 45-yard line are the Dickinson Trinity Titans. And with that, we have a timeout on the field. It's going to be taken by the Stanley Blue Jays. We're going to take a timeout as well. It's a Game Day Media timeout. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today.
As we come back to Game Day Media, our audio-only production today, it is the Stanley Blue Jays with a fourth down and 15 here at Fisher Field. The punt is away. It's going to be picked up there at the 50-yard line before number 5. That is Jake Shobe with the return, and Josh Hetzel with the tackle, but it's good field position for the Dickinson Trinity Titans. Let's see if the Blue Jays defense can tighten things up here, Heath.
Yeah, they need to get after it and watch those guys going down the field and contain the ends, and we'll get after it here.
Kovash has got a good arm, and there's a reason why he's got 24 touchdowns, make it 25 touchdowns now, including this first one on the opening series as he directs Dossinger to go to his left side as he stands in shotgun formation. And got about 10 seconds to stand the ball. It must be changing the play as here is Kovash with a screen pass set up to Jake Schob. Schob still on his feet, crosses the 30 up past the 29, near the 29-yard line. So he goes from the 42 down to the 29. That's a 13-yard gain for Jake Schob, and another completion for the Titans on a Prairie Home Furnishings first down. Kovash with another target to Jake Schob, and there's pretty good defense there by Josh Hetzel.
I thought you were going to insert me in the game there, Randy. Brings back the old days.
A 2-yard gain for the Titans on that last completion. Brings up second down and 8. And now here's another carry by Ty Dossinger. And Dossinger near the line of gain. He's going to pick up 7 yards for that carry by Ty Dossinger. That's his third carry of the afternoon. And it brings up a short 3rd down and 1. Ball sitting inside the Service Valley Red Zone, Dental Group Red Zone. Here's Kovash. He's got wide open 20, another touchdown. That is Gage Glosser from the 20-yard line with his second touchdown, his second carry. And just like that, the Titans with another touchdown on the scoreboard at the 8:07 mark. That was another wide open pass there for Gage Glosser, Heath.
Well, it's going to be tough to stop these guys when we want to give them wide open throws down the field.
8:07 to go here in the first quarter. The Titans have found the end zone twice so far, as number 6, Nick Sobolek, tries the point after touchdown. There's the snap, the spot, the kick is up, and the kick is good again. So at 8:07, it is the Dickinson Trinity Titans 14, the Stanley Blue Jays 0. We'll step out of the broadcast right now, go back for a Game Day Media timeout.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, La-Z-Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
So just a little bit of a recap. The first 2 times the Titans have had possession of the football, Gage Glosser, the favorite target of Jace Kovash for the Titans, and he's found him from 20 yards out on that last possession, 41 on the previous possession, and the Titans are up 14-0 against the Stanley Blue Jays. Josh Hetzel, Drake Schlosser, and I believe Kane Rudolph are the deep back players for the Blue Jays. Here's the kick by Sobolek, good kick. And Schlosser going to pick it up at his 7-yard line, returns it past the 15, now past the 20-yard line where he's met there by the Titans, number 13 on the tackle, Camden Kubas with the tackle. So with 8:01 remaining here in the first quarter, the Stanley Blue Jays going to try to get their offense going here. They need to make an answer pretty quick here, Heath.
Yep, hopefully get that offensive line up there working hard and get those guys down the field and pick up a first down and just move the chains. We don't need to get it all at one chunk, just 10 yards at a time.
How to shut down the Titans, though. They've scored on the first 2 possessions of the game, and now the Blue Jays with an opportunity to try to get some points on the board as they go for a power I. They put Papa in motion as they hand the ball off to Drake Schlosser. He goes on the left side of the offensive line. He's going to pick up 3 yards on that last carry for the Blue Jays. Second down and 7 with 7:45 to go here in the first quarter in this Class A 11-man football playoff game, first round edition, as the 9-man playoffs and the 11A playoffs are underway here in the state of North Dakota. Glad you've joined us on Game Day Media. My executive producer is David Peterson. My color analyst is Heath Hetzel. My name's Randy Peterson. Our privilege to be here at Fisher Field in Dickinson this afternoon. And here's a pitch back to Clay Papa, and Papa is going to lose 3 as he lost his footing on his first carry of the afternoon. A little different for the Blue Jays, not having to not used to probably playing on turf like they have at Heath. They play on natural gas in Stanley on their home field, but this is certainly a privilege to play in something like this.
Yeah, it is. You know, it did cause us a little issues too when we played at Bishop Ryan at the Minot State University field about 3-4 weeks ago. You know, the kids were slipping around pretty good. So, you know, it's just, like you said, you get used to playing on that grass, and there's a big difference.
There's a difference
playing on the two.
Yep.
So, and this is, of course, where Trinity plays their home game, so they're fairly used to it.
They probably got the right cleats. 14-0 as the triple receiver on the right side. Gelsted dumps it off to Ethan Jessen. Jessen's got a wall in front of him, but good pursuit there by thought it was number 10, but there's not a number 10 listed there, but it's going to be a gain to, who was that last carry by?
It was a pass to Ethan Jessen.
Ethan Jessen, yeah, okay.
It's a little screen pass.
Went for 2 yards, brings up 4th down again. It puts the Stanley Blue Jays back in punt formation again as the Titans back player almost went over his head, but the kick is away, almost kicked. Kick was almost blocked. It's going to be picked up by Jake Schob. Schob evades a couple tackle, reverses tackle at about the 45 as Ben Heenick finally catches up with him and drops him after that return of about 5 yards or so. So it'll be another opportunity for the Dickinson Titans as the Stanley Blue Jays shut out again. The Titans almost guilty of running into the punter, but they evaded the punter, and so it's going to be 1st down and 10.
That could have been our biggest play of the game.
That could have been. Could have been so far. As Kovash again in his favorite position in shotgun formation, barking out the signals. Low snap, ball's on the floor, on the deck, picked it up. Little shuttle pass out to number 20. That is Gage Glosser, and
brought down by Trey Bombach.
Bombach with the tackle. Good job by good pursuit by the Blue Jays as Glosser this time picks up nothing on that last, and that was almost a disaster for the Titans. 2nd down and 10 as the clock continues to run. Under 5:20 to go here in the first quarter. My name's Randy Peterson alongside Heath Etzel in this Class A 11-man football game. Glad you're listening in on Game Day audio broadcast only. And want to remind everybody we'll be in Tioga on Monday for Class B volleyball, as the Tioga Lady Pirates will host the Williston Trinity Christian Crusaders. Here's a handoff to Isaac Kudra. Kudra's going down the stretch.
Flag on the play.
There's
in the backfield.
There is a flag in the backfield sitting at about the 44.5-yard line, and we'll see what the penalty is. They're not moving the chains yet. Stops the clock as he was run out of bounds, but it's going to be a penalty call. Looks like preliminary call is holding against the Titans. That'll be a spot foul penalty against the Titans, and so that'll set them back. That was a 37-yard play that is wiped out by that holding penalty against the Titans. Their first penalty of the afternoon for 10 yards from the spot of the foul brings up 2nd down and
2nd and 20.
2nd and 20.
4:50 in the first quarter, left in the first quarter.
Kovash again in shotgun formation. He's got a pistol. That is Ty Dossinger flanking his right side. Kovash looking to throw the ball, finds number 5 again. Good tackle by his counterpart number, Josh Hetzel. Limiting him, no gain. Great defense there by the senior defensive back, Josh Hetzel, for the Stanley Blue Jays to number 5, Jake Schob.
Yeah, he came up well, broke down on that play, and made a good stop for no gain.
3rd down and 20 for the Titans, as they've got double receivers on the right side, a single receiver on the left side. He's rolling out to his right side, looking to throw the ball deep, and it's overthrown, thrown away. And there was a miscommunication there between Kovash and number 6, Nick Sobolek. Good coverage by Josh Hetzel again in the defensive backfield.
Josh kind of bumped him to the line of scrimmage and forced him inside, and Kovash wanted him to go outside.
So that stops the clock with 3:56 to go here in quarter number 1. It'll be the first punt of the afternoon for the Titans. Back deep is Slosher, standing at his own 20 27-yard line.
High
and
punt.
short kick.
Ooh,
and it's going to
good
take a
favorable
Stanley
bounce for the Blue
bounce.
Jays.
And so the Titans, probably the first break for the Stanley Blue Jays here this afternoon as they get good field position.
We could use one of those.
As the Stanley Blue Jays are going to start out at their own 44-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 on your Prairie Home Furnishings first down. Prairie Home Furnishings located in Stanley, North Dakota. And this segment is brought to you by DA Land, LLC, established in 2021, providing quality skid steer attachments, farm and ranch supplies, feed and pet supplies in the Tioga area. First down and 10 for the Blue Jays. Power I formation. We're going to have a penalty flag with a false start. That is Clay Papa who jumped. It'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Stanley Blue Jays. And that's not the way you wanted to go on your third possession of the afternoon. With a 5-yard penalty, brings up first down and 15 with 3:47 remaining here in the first quarter. Any other scores that you're seeing around the area, Heath, right now? Put some pressure on you to keep us up to date with some of the scores that are going on.
DOB scored. It's 8-7 to Lax Burlington. 10 minutes left in the third quarter. Kindred 27-0 over Harvey. Langdon Munich over Lisbon 14-0. Velva 8-6 up on Bowman with 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
Slosher takes the ball with the pitch back for 3 yards as they spot the ball at the 42-yard line. I want to remind everybody that our live chat is open. If you want to send us some scores around the area, that if you're listening in, we'd love to be able to inject those into our broadcast here this afternoon. Like us on Facebook if you would. Give us a thumbs up. That helps everybody out, including our clients that help produce these games. As the ball is pitched back to number 14, that is Kason Beery, and Beery goes backwards for 2. Kason Beery dropped for 2-yard loss on that last carry. Brings up third down and 14 as the ball spotted at the Blue Jay 40-yard line. Clock is running, 2:45 remaining here in the first quarter. Hetzel comes off the field for the Blue Jays on this third down and long situation for the Stanley Blue Jays. I formation for the Blue Jays. Ethan Papa, the fullback, as the ball is pitched, reversed to Drake Slosher. Slosher with a head of steam, and he's still on his feet, crosses the 40 down to the 36-yard line. Big gain of 24 yards for Drake Slosher on that last carry. That's the biggest play of the afternoon for the Blue Jays, Heath.
Boy, they caught the Titans all pursuing big time to the right, and Slosher took it to the left, off to the right. Sorry, the other way around. But that was a great gain. Great run by Drake, and he held on to the ball good when they were trying to strip it out of there.
That's a Prairie Home Furnishings first down for the Stanley Blue Jays, their first one of the afternoon.
Jelsta did a great job of selling that fake.
Here is Ethan. Is it Papa?
Papa, yep.
Yeah, Clay Papa with the carry again. He's a hard-nosed runner, and he's going to pick up 4 yards on that carry. Papa with his second carry of the afternoon, now in positive territory, as he's got 1 yard after a 3-yard loss. Now with a 4-yard gain, he's got 1 yard on the afternoon as they're getting closer inside of Dickinson Trinity Titan territory as they spot the ball at the 32-yard line. Second down and 6, under a minute and a half to play here in the quarter number 1. This time, Jelstad sets up in shotgun formation. There's the snap. Going to tuck the ball, keep it himself. Goes around the left side, still on his feet. He's got a lane to the end zone. Here comes a penalty flag. But, boy, he got inside the 5-yard line. But let's see where they spot the ball. The flag is sitting at about the 9-yard line. 9-yard line. It's a 27-yard gain for Tyler Jelstad. But we'll see what the penalty is. It looks like it's going to be holding against the Stanley Blue Jays. And so that'll negate a big carry for Stanley. It'll be a spot foul penalty of 10 yards as our umpire is stepping off the penalty against the Blue Jays. Their second penalty of the afternoon. But it is going to be a Prairie Home Furnishings first down. As they spot the ball, the penalty was against Stanley, yes, but it's a spot ball penalty, and the penalty was thrown at the 9-yard line as the ball is, let's see, no, not the 9.
24.
20 at the it's at the 24-yard line. It was thrown at the 14-yard line. So it's a spot ball penalty, 24-yard line, but it's a Prairie Home Furnishings first down for the Stanley Blue Jays as they hand the ball off to Clay Papa again as he gets over the 20-yard line, gets inside that Souris Valley Dental Group red zone, and that is a carry by Papa of 4 yards.
40 seconds remaining in the first period.
Clock is running. Let's see if the Blue Jays can keep the momentum here and try to get another playoff before the end of this first quarter. Be nice to get some points on the board before the end of this quarter, as they don't seem to be in too much of a hurry. And now they come up to the line of scrimmage. They got Hetzel split out wide to the left side for the Blue Jays. Power I formation under center. Jelson barking out the signals. They put Jelson lost his feet.
Right at the yard to gain here. It's going to be a little short, looks like.
It's going to be a little short. It'll be about a 5-yard gain. And who was the carrier on that? That is number 24, Ethan Jessen, coming up with a little hitch in his giddy-up. And that is the end of the first quarter. Your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard here on our Game Day Media production. It is the Dickinson Trinity Titans 14, the Stanley Blue Jays 0. We'll step aside, come back after this Game Day Media timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com.
Kind of trip. As we come back here to Game Day Media at Fisher Field on the campus of Dickinson State University, it is the Stanley Blue Jays with possession of the football inside the Souris Valley Dental Group red zone. It'll be 3rd down and 1. This segment is brought to you by Technex Solutions in Tioga, North Dakota, offering measurement, sales, service, and support for oil and water measurement equipment in the Bakken. Call Jason at 701-641-0647 or get a hold of him at jason@technexsolutions.com.
Yeah, if the Blue Jays can punch this in, we got going to get the momentum back a little bit, and that'll be good to see for them.
No doubt 4-down territory for the Blue Jays, and now we have a penalty flag. Too many men in the huddle is what I think is going to be called, as Clay Papa was hustling to get off, but then the referee threw the penalty. It's an illegal shift called against the Stanley Blue Jays for their 3rd penalty of the afternoon. And that sets them back 5. It's 3rd down and 6. Ball sitting right at the 20-yard line for the Stanley Blue Jays. Good crowd on hand for the Stanley Blue Jays, making the trip down from Stanley to Dickinson this afternoon to watch their favorite Blue Jays play. Here's the pitch back to Drake Schlosser, and number 34 for the Titans just blew it up. That is Hugh Meyer for the Blue Jays, wearing number 34 tonight, a sophomore, and it is a 1-yard gain for Drake Schlosser, but he needed 6, only got 1, so it brings up 4th down and 5. This is a big play for the Blue Jays, Heath.
It's a very big play. This could make or break them for the rest of the half for sure, and maybe the game.
Clock is running, just under 11 and a half minutes to go here in the first half. 4th down and 5. Again, Josh Hetzel split out wide to the left for the Blue Jays. Power formation for the Blue Jays as they fake the pitch back to Schlosser. Hetzel's over the middle, and it's over the head of the intended receiver, number 11, Jace Anderson. That falls incomplete, and that stops the Blue Jays' momentum for sure.
He was Hetzel was wide open for the first couple seconds, but Jelster just didn't have enough time to see him.
So the turnover on downs. That one hurts for the Blue Jays. They got inside that Souris Valley Dental Group red zone, come away empty with no points, turn the ball back over to the Dickinson Trinity Titans. Hetzel with 1-on-1 defense on the outside as Kovash looking to throw the ball. They got a screenplay over on the right side.
Block in the back there.
And here comes a penalty flag, and looks like there's going to be a block in the back. Hetzel with the tackle. The reception was number 42, Jeremiah Gillick, but that'll be a penalty. It'll be a block in the back called against the Titans, and that'll be a half the distance to the goal line. So I believe they'll spot that ball back inside around the 10-yard line, just inside the 10-yard line. So that's their second 10-yard penalty of the afternoon. Brings up first down and 19. Actually, it's a 9-yard penalty because of the way they spot ball penalty. Dossinger flanks Kovash's right side in shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball, looking over the middle. And now it dishes the ball up almost in and out of the hands of Josh Hetzel. And he would have had a touchdown. That'd have been a pick six. Oh, my goodness. He's kicking himself for that one.
Wow. So is his dad. Oh, man.
You know, Kirk Herbstreit would say that's why you play defense, young man, is because you can't catch, but he's also the receiver for the Blue Jays.
Oh, that one hurt.
Did.
Second
a tough break for the Blue Jays, able to, get right back, maybe get into the end zone, but unfortunately went through the hands, harmless for the Titans.
Dossinger
good
with
stop
the
on
handoff.
defense by the Blue Jays, Case and Beery.
Yeah, good defense by a lot of white jerseys down there with a 2-yard gain for Dossinger on that last carry. Yeah, that's his fourth carry with 22 yards on the afternoon for the Titans. Brings up third down and long. It's 3rd and 17, just under 10.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. First half, we'll have our halftime intermission break, recapping all the individual and team stats. Another low snap for the Titans, and they got one-on-one coverage. The intended receiver, as Hetzel got his hands on it, it was intended for number 4. That is Luke Schob. And that would have been a nice reception had he been able to hang on to it, but better defense by Josh Hetzel.
Yeah. This one they needed it. Held them inside the 15, and now we'll get a short field here.
Schlosser standing inside the 48-yard line. Here's the Sobolik with the punt. Another punt. And it looks like it's going to take a Titan bounce. It's going to go out of bounds at about the 46.5-yard line of the Stanley Blue Jays. We'll take a quick Game Day Media timeout, come back with more first-round action here from Dickinson, North Dakota, here on Game Day Media.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Othion Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopothion.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com. Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent.
Here we come back live from Fisher Field in Dickinson, North Dakota, as the Stanley Blue Jays, Drake Schlosser with the carry, picks up 2 as he was in the Mustang formation playing the quarterback position for the Blue Jays. Wildcat, I guess they call it the Wildcat. Mustang, Wildcat, Pistol, I don't know all that. They didn't have all those names back when I was playing, Heath.
They didn't, huh?
No, the only thing that we can say is the older we get, the better we were, Heath, right?
Amen to that, for sure.
Second down and 8, 9.5 to go here in the first half. Again, Jelston now under center for the Blue Jays. Papa's in motion. They pitch the ball back to Drake Schlosser, the junior, trying to find an opening. Finds a little bit of room, but he's going to pick up only 1 on his 7th carry of the afternoon. here from Fisher Field in the Dickinson State University campus. Beautiful setting here. We couldn't have asked for a better day. The flags are limp on the goalposts.
It's
No
perfect,
wind.
Randy. This is a gorgeous day for some playoff football.
Yeah, what a beautiful setting here at Dickinson State University. 3rd down and 7. Ball resting right at midfield at the 50-yard line. Jelsted in shotgun formation. There's a snap, looking to throw it over the middle, in and out of the hands of Josh Hetzel. And Josh is kind of wondering what's going on. He didn't have that one either.
That would have been an easy pickup there for
that would
first down.
have been an obvious first down. Brings up 4th down and 7 as the clock stops with 8:38 to go in the first half. Punt formation for the Blue Jays. And back deep is number 5. That is Jake Schob for the Titans as the Blue Jays set up for the punt. They got the Gunners. It is Josh Hetzel on the outside. Here's a snap. It's way over the head. But, yeah, that's an interesting question. The false start or the penalty, I believe, is going to be against offsides against Titans. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Does that mean you'd go for it, Heath?
I think you have to. I mean, you're down 14-0. This is a big momentum booster, and you got to go for this.
4th down and 2. The Blue Jays down by 14. They bring back the offensive team. They need 2 yards to keep the drive going after that 5-yard penalty against the Titans.
Yeah, if we could get the Titans to jump here, it'd be an automatic first down. But
Jelsted barks out the signals. I formation. They hand the ball off, and great running by number 24,
really
Ethan
close.
Jessen. He's going to be close.
I think he's got it.
Tyler Danbaum with the tackle, blew it up. Great running by Ethan Jessen.
He's got it.
Jessen's got
First down.
enough yards for the first down. What a great play by the Blue Jays, picking up just enough for a first down to keep this drive going for Stanley.
And that was stopped dead in the water in the backfield, too, and Jessen just kept his legs pumping and pulled it off.
He
did good.
No, Griffin Wilhelmy was asking the referee for the first down, and the referee gave it to him.
Yes.
7 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the first half of play. Again, Jelsted looking back and making some adjustments, maybe calling an audible, going to try to he's under center right now. And here is the handoff to Clay Papa. He puts his head down. He's going to pick up 5 for Clay Papa. Another hard run by the senior from Stanley, Clay Papa. When they want some tough yards, it seems like they call Clay Papa's number quite a bit.
You know, he's not a real big guy by stature, but man, he sure grinds it out. He's done well.
He was our player of the game, the first game that we broadcast against the Kenmare Bull Bells Burke Central Honkers and the Stanley Blue Jays early in September. Was named our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. Here's another run by Ethan Jessen, and Jessen picks up 1. Jessen on his 3rd carry picks up 1. It'll be 3rd down and 4 as they spot the ball at the 32-yard line. 6:40 remaining here in the first half of play as Drake Schlosser comes in from the far sideline.
I think
with
we're certainly in 4-down territory, but it'd be nice to pick this up on 3rd down. Don't have to worry about it.
They need 4.1. 4th down, 3rd down and 4. As Jelsted again. They put a man in motion. Here's the ball pitched back to Schlosser. Schlosser's got a blocker in front of him, tiptoeing down the sidelines before he's forced out of bounds by number 42, Jeremiah Jellick. And that'll be enough yards for a first down as he goes down for a 7-yard gain. And the Blue Jays have got some momentum, Heath.
Yeah, putting together a pretty nice drive and, convert on 4th down even. That's a big boost for these Blue Jays.
They spot the ball right at the 30-yard line. First down and 10. That's a Prairie Home Furnishings first down, located in Stanley, North Dakota. Prairie Home Furnishings got a number of things that can accessorize your home, make it more comfortable. Visit Tracy Hischlin at Prairie Home Furnishings in Stanley. Here's the ball pitched back to Clay Papa. Clay Papa met by about 4 or 5 Dickinson Trinity Titans. And it'll be a gain.
Picked up a couple, 3.
Yeah, going to be about a 3-yard gain for Clay Papa. They're hard 3 yards.
They were. He earned every one of them.
Second down and 7 as they spot the ball at the 27-yard line. Just under 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here in the first half of play. Again, we'll have our halftime report. Bank of Tioga halftime report. Here's a fake handoff. They're going to pass the ball. This time Schlosser with the reception, cuts back into the field of play. Nice design play by the Stanley Blue Jays as they go from the 27 down to the 10. A 17-yard reception for Drake Schlosser and his second reception of the afternoon.
That was a beautiful design play, and they bought the fake good, and Schlosser was wide open in the flat.
Hurry up offense inside the red zone, the Service Valley Dental red zone. Clay Papa puts his head down, still on his feet, crosses the 5-yard line. He gets down to the 5-yard line. That's a 5-yard gain.
Brought down by Dossinger.
It was brought down, but that was Papa with the carry?
That was Clay Papa.
Clay Papa with a 5-yard carry. I get so busy figuring out what I'm supposed to put down in my spreadsheet, I forget who's carrying the ball. Papa's got a little hitch in his giddy-up as he heads to the far sideline.
He'll go over and rub a little dirt on it. He'll be back.
He'll be back. He's a tough kid. Beery now running. Kaysen Beery is the tailback as Jelsted rolls out looking for the end zone. And that ball was intercepted by number 5, Jake Schob, and Schob prevents the Stanley Blue Jays from scoring. And wow, what a turnover for the intercepted right at the, I believe they're going to put it at the half-yard line or so, but Schob stops the Stanley drive.
It was intended for Kane Rudolph and right by the goal line.
Boy, if that ball isn't touching the goal line, that's awfully close to it. It's inside the 1-yard line. And let's see if they can stuff them here.
This would be a good time to get in the backfield here, boys.
Yeah, you got to. Here is, now the Blue Jays are probably going to be guilty of jumping.
Well.
And that is a Wilhelmy with the jump offsides. That'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Stanley Blue Jays, their 4th penalty. But more importantly, it gives some breathing room to the Dickinson Trinity Titans as they had it inside the 1-yard line. Now it's inside the 6-yard line, so it brings up first down and 5. Here's the ball handed off, stuffed right away by Wilhelmy and by number 14, Beery, with the tackle. He picks up 2. Let's see who's on the bottom of the pile. That number 34, that is Hugh Meyer with the carry for the Titans. It's a gain of 2 on that last carry. Brings up second down and 3 as they spot the ball at the 8-yard line. I formation, the ball pitched back to Dossinger. He's got a wide open field. He's got one to beat. He's down past the 40, 45, 50, down to 45, tiptoeing the sidelines before he's run out of bounds. I don't see any laundry on the field as they go from the 8-yard line. A 44-yard gain for Ty Dossinger on the biggest carry of the afternoon for the Dickinson Trinity Titans. A lot of missed tackles there, and it's a Prairie Home Furnishings first down for the Titans with 3:37 to go. As he was tiptoeing the sidelines, finally run out of bounds, stopping the clock with 3:37 remaining. Here is another handoff to Ty Dossinger. The 200-pounder is on his feet.
Enoch took him to the ground on that one.
Porter Sorensen also in on the tackle. Dossinger with another big run for the Titans, this time for about 4 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 6.
Blue Jays need to hold these guys right here now if they want to have a chance, for sure.
2nd down and 6 for the Titans. 3:29 remaining here in the first half. Send a man in motion. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to spread it out. The Blue Jays doing a great job as he's tackled from behind. Bury puts a tackle on Isaac Kudra, and Kudra is going to lose 1.
That was a great tackle by Kaysen.
Losing 1 on that last carry, on his first carry of the afternoon. Brings up 3rd down and 7 as they spot the ball at the 34-yard line of the Stanley Blue Jays side of the football field. Dossinger flanks Kovash's left side in shotgun formation. Clock is stopped with 3:24 remaining, and with that, it appears we have a timeout on the field. The Blue Jays going to take a timeout. We'll take one as well. You're listening to Class A first-round football action from Fisher Field here on Game Day Media.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Bingaman Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
As we come back, got a score up in Belva. Kind of surprising score. With 4 minutes left in the second quarter, the Aggies with a 2-point lead over Bowman County, 14-12. You're listening to Titan Stanley Blue Jay football here on Game Day Media down at Dickinson State University. It is 3rd down and 6 for the Titans. Kovash standing at the Blue Jay 39-yard line, looking to throw the ball, steps back 3, looks over the middle, finds a wide open receiver for the Titans, missed tackles again, and that goes from the 34 all the way inside the 20 to the 19, a 15-yard completion. And who was Dossinger with the reception, doing everything here this afternoon. Hurry up offense. And here is Dossinger again, trying to arm tackle. You're not going to get him down with an arm tackle. I almost thought there was a horse collar by the Blue Jays, but
Beery brought him down.
Beery brought him down for a gain of about 5 yards on that last carry by Dossinger. Boy, he's a load to bring down.
We got to be better at getting on and off the field. Here we just got called for 12 men on the field.
Kind of some confusion. Another penalty for the Blue Jays. And they can't afford to do that on that last play. And once they step off that penalty, it'll be 1st down and goal. As it'll be 1st and goal on the 5-yard penalty inside the Souris Valley Dental Group red zone. They'll spot the ball at the 8-yard line.
Two minutes and 47 seconds remaining in the second period. Titans up 14-0 over the Blue Jays.
Knocking at the door again.
The 8-yard line of the Blue Jays. So see if the Blue Jays can hold them here and turn them over on downs.
Another late substitution coming off the field for the Blue Jays. That's Jace Anderson. And umpire checking to see how many Blue Jays are on the field right now.
They got him confused.
Triple receivers on the left side for Kovash. He rolls out to his right side and then ends up throws it away. Bennett Larson with the good pressure for the Blue Jays.
Bennett had good pressure in the backfield there.
Intended receiver was Luke
Schob on the intended receiver. Bennett Larson, 6'6" sophomore, just moved in from Beulah, North Dakota this summer. His family did, so we're excited to have him part of the Blue Jays.
Doesn't he know that Tioga's just down the road closer to Hess and everything?
We sweet talked him before he could leave.
No recruiting there, right?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Here is Kovash. He's got a wide open receiver. An 8-yard touchdown run for Jake Schob. And it's another touchdown on the board for the Titans.
Not sure what happened on the breakdown on defense there. He was just standing wide open in the end zone.
Yeah, that looked pretty easy. And I'm standing up here a long ways away, but I imagine it looks a little differently down there. But, boy, he was wide open.
Everything looks easier from up here, I guess, Randy. And I'm not feeling the pain either. So
that was Luke Schob, right?
It was. Yep.
There's the spot, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. And so with 2:36 remaining, your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard, it's the Dickinson Trinity Titans 21. The Stanley Blue Jays still looking for their first point of the afternoon. We'll step aside with this GameDay Media timeout.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
MC Property and Maintenance LLC is a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based in Stanley, North Dakota. From lawn care to snow removal and everything in between, let us manage every aspect of your rental, property, and maintenance needs. To schedule an appointment, call Max at 701-641-2772. Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family-owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960. Rising Sports Academy, based in Stanley, North Dakota, offering skill sessions for basketball, football, volleyball, baseball, and softball. Check them out on Facebook at Rising Sports Academy.
On his 9th touchdown reception of the year, Luke Schob puts another touchdown on the scoreboard for the Titans. It's 21-0. The 27th touchdown pass for Jace Kovash. Here's a ball on the turf, and it's stripped out of Josh Hetzel's hands at the 26-yard line by number 21, Jake Glosser. And that is another turnover for the Blue Jays on that fumble, their second fumble of the afternoon. Stripped out of his hands on the return, had a good head of steam on him, but the Titans got their hand in there, stripped it out of Hetzel's hands, and now the Titans in an excellent opportunity to put more points on the board before the end of the first half. 2:31 to go, 21-0 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. The Titans over the Blue Jays right now is Kovash in shotgun formation again. Dossinger flanks his left side. There's a ball. Snap back. Kovash got a wide, lot of green. He's got a lot of green, and he's going in untouched for another touchdown.
Flag on the play.
There is a penalty flag at the goal line that has been thrown, but we'll see what happens here as that would be a 21-yard touchdown run, 26-yard touchdown run if that holds, as the officials are getting together to see what.
I think there's a block in the back at the inside the 2.
And so that'll keep the Titans off the board. It'll be a 24-yard gain. It'll be a holding penalty against the Titans. Spot foul penalty.
Wipes out Kovash's 4th rushing touchdown of the season, so they'll be back at the 11-yard line to try to punch it in again.
First down and 10 on the spot ball penalty of holding against the Titans with 2:21 remaining.
Titans can still get a first down without a touchdown.
Here's number 20. Faking in the backfield, that is Gage Glosser with the carry. He'll pick up 2 on that last carry for Glosser, his first carry of the afternoon. Kason Beery, yeah. Kason Beery for the Blue Jays with the tackle as we're under 2 minutes to play here in the first half of play. It's 21-0, the Titans over the Blue Jays. We're glad that you've joined us on our audio-only production here on Game Day Media. Receivers split out both on the left side and the right side as Kovash pushed Dossinger away from him a little bit on his right side. Kovash got a screen play out to Glosser. Glosser fighting for the end zone, and he's in.
That's his third touchdown of the game, I think.
Gage Glosser with his third touchdown of the game. And
Gage's fourth touchdown of the season.
That was a 9-yarder, right?
It was.
9-yard touchdown reception. What a day for Gage Glosser of the Dickinson Trinity Titans, the senior, putting on a clinic here. 27-0. Here's the snap, the spot, the kick is up, and the kick is good again. And so with 1:28 to go here in the first half, it's all Titans right now. They're up 28-0. We'll step aside, come back after this Game Day Media timeout.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
As we come out of that Game Day Media timeout, the Dickinson Trinity Titans putting it on the Stanley Blue Jays here this afternoon with 4 touchdown receptions for the Titans, 3 of them to senior Gage Glosser for the Titans from 41, from 20, and the last one from 9 yards out. Jake Schob added on an 8-yarder for the 4 scores for the Blue Jays, and the point after touchdowns kicks by Soblik. Your score on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. It is the Titans 28, the Stanley Blue Jays 0.
That was also Jace Kovash's 28th touchdown pass of the year.
Wow. Wow. Good arm. Probably getting some looks from somebody. They're going to kick the ball again, and it's going to have to be picked up there by Schlosser at his 6. Schlosser does everything to get it past the 10 up to the 11. Now up to the 12. So they're pinned deep again with 1:25 to go. Really don't have a lot of room for any errors here. And they would be good to try to probably run this clock out at the end of the first half as they're going to get the ball to start the second half. But the big thing here is there's some timeouts left for the Titans. They got 3 timeouts left to use to try to stop the clock depending on how the defense goes for the Titans against the Blue Jays. And again, they're looking for another player to come onto the field for the Blue Jays as Gelsted.
We're only playing with 10.
Yeah, and so Josser doesn't need the 11th as he's going to pick up some nice yardage on the right side of the offensive line. He goes for about 5.
It's a nice run by Drake.
Drake Schlosser with his 8th carry of the afternoon. Picks up 5, make it 6 as I didn't see him add on one more. It's 2nd down and 4. We're under a minute to play here in the first half of play. Be great if they could get another first down here. This clock is winding down. Man in motion for the Blue Jays. They hand the ball off again to Schlosser. This time he's met in the backfield by the Titans for a 2-yard loss. Loss of 2 as the clock continues to run, and now the Titans have called a timeout. Good clock management by the Titans. We'll take a timeout as well. You're listening to Class A 11-man first-round football playoff action here on Game Day Media.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today.
As we come back here to Fisher Field on Game Day Media, my name's Randy Peterson alongside Heath Hetzel, my executive producer David Peterson, running the boards this afternoon on our audio-only broadcast. Glad you've joined us if you're listening in. Appreciate all of our listeners. Make sure you give us a thumbs up if you like what you're hearing, and pass the word around. We're going to be in Tioga on Monday to broadcast District Region 8 volleyball. It'll be senior night in Tioga with the Tioga Lady Pirates hosting the Williston Trinity Christian Crusaders. And then next Thursday up in Kenmare, we start our District 16 postseason tournament in girls volleyball. We'll have 2 games on Thursday, 2 games on Friday, and we'll finish it up on Monday, October 30th. And I want to remind you that Game Day Media has been awarded the right to video broadcast the Region 8 volleyball tournament from the well in Williston State College. Here's an inside handoff to Drake Schlosser. He's tripped up there. Nice tackle by number 13, Camden Kubas. And he goes for nothing on that last carry. Final timeout by the Titans. It'll be 4th down at 5 with 25 seconds remaining. We'll take another Game Day Media timeout.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA.
As we come back out of that Game Day Media timeout, this segment is brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance Agency, the Larson-Vossen Agency, located up in Crosby, where they sell crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Call Chell or Robbie at 701-965-6335 today for all your coverage. Also want to thank Prairie Motors in Stanley, North Dakota, for all your helping yourself, serving our customers to the best of their ability. The Blue Jays going to punt the ball away, get a good Blue Jay bounce, and that'll run the clock down to 18 seconds. But Prairie Motors in Stanley, North Dakota, Matt Evans, the general manager there, devoting themselves to helping and serving our customers to the best of their ability with high-quality vehicles and service. Contact Matt Evans and the team at Prairie Motors in Stanley. Also want to thank Kyle Hansen, your thriving financial agent. If you need financial planning needs in Northwest North Dakota, please call Kyle or Becky Gettle at your 701-628-2384. Doesn't look like the Titans are going to take the foot off the gas pedal.
No,
They're going to throw the ball. They got Jake Schob wrapped up, and here comes a penalty flag as finally Kovash goes down. Porter Sorensen with the tackle for the Blue Jays. And we got a personal foul that's going to be called, face mask against Stanley. So a good defensive play with 9 seconds remaining, but they're going to tack on some yards with the face mask penalty against the Stanley Blue Jays.
Down to the 30-yard line. Oh, no, It's at they're calling it from the 50, I think.
It'll be a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the fall. I don't know what kind of leg that Soboluk has got. Actually, they're going to mark it off and put it at the 30-yard line.
Well, Blue Jays got a hold here.
Big penalty.
One timeout left with 9 seconds to go in the half.
Schob, Luke is in motion. Schob looking over, pass was intended to Schob, it falls incomplete. And that stops the clock with 9 seconds remaining.
5 seconds left.
5 seconds remaining, yeah. Schob, Luke Schob, the intended target, falls incomplete. Kovash got one more opportunity, probably hit it, throw it to the end zone unless they have that little hook and ladder. Well, they're going to try a field goal. Why not? 47-yard field goal attempt. Schlosser standing in his own end zone in case it's short. He can bring it out if it is. I've seen the Vikings lose some points on that. And the kick is short. Here comes Schlosser. Schlosser with a head of steam. He's got a blocker in front of him, and here comes a penalty flag at about the 15-yard line.
Block in the back by Trey on about the 15-yard line.
But, we've seen the Vikings. They had a touchdown run against them at one point in time a few years ago from 104 yards out.
Dickinson Trinity foul.
Let's see. Referee gathering his thoughts with the umpire at about the 35-yard line. They're going to figure out what they need to do. Stanley Blue Jays are going off the field, but I guess that's the
I don't know what's going on here.
We're going to.
They declined the penalty.
They declined the penalty, and so with that, we're going to step out, take a 3-minute Bank of Tioga intermission. When we come back, it'll be our Bank of Tioga halftime report. And we'll send it back to our executive producer for some sponsor breaks with our great sponsors here on Game Day Media.
Born and raised amidst the small-town love of Northwest North Dakota, we at Northwest Communications Cooperative understand the joy of being part of a great community. That's why we choose to pour back into the people who pour into us. At NCC, we offer internet, telephone, video, and security services that are industry standard, top of the line. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we consider Northwest North Dakota our neighborhood. Let us know how we can serve you. Local, fast, reliable. Making connections, locally committed.
Since 1961, Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota today.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Otheon Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga, or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com. Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent.
And as we come back to our Bank of Tioga halftime report, the Dickinson Trinities with a big lead over the Stanley Blue Jays, 28-0 on the strength of 4 touchdown passes, 2 in the first quarter, 2 in the second quarter. The favorite target for Jace Kovash is Mr. Glazer, Gage Glazer for the Titans. He has had 3 touchdown passes of 41, 20, and 9 yards out. Jake Schob with an 8-yard touchdown pass for the Titans. Nick Soblik perfect on the point after touchdowns. And your score at halftime, it is the Dickinson Trinity Titans 28, the Stanley Blue Jays with a goose egg on the board so far for the Blue Jays. Total of 82 yards of offense for the Blue Jays, 62 yards on the ground, 20 yards through the air this afternoon. The favorite target is Drake Slosher with 2 receptions and 18 yards. And as far as running the ball goes, the Blue Jays have run the ball 21 times for 62 yards, and the Blue Jays with 21 carries and 62 yards. Again, Slosher leads the Blue Jays with 37 yards of rushing on 11 carries. For the Titans, kind of dominating the Blue Jays here, 211 yards of total team offense, kind of even as far as split between rushing and passing. 103 yards of rushing, 108 yards of passing for the Titans this afternoon. Again, 4 touchdown passes for the Jake Slosher, what is his name? Number 15, Jace Kovash with 4 touchdown passes. His favorite target, Gage Glazer, like we were mentioning earlier. 11 carries on the ground, 103 yards of rushing. Leading the way is Ty Dossinger with 7 carries and 76 yards on the ground for the Titans. They've had 3 penalties for 24 yards. The Titans have. The Blue Jays with 6 penalties for 45 yards. But for the Blue Jays, they've turned the ball over twice, once at the inside the 1-yard line of the Dickinson Trinity side of the football field, and that's what really killed some momentum for the Stanley Blue Jays. We want to thank a couple of sponsors that have come on board with us to help put on this Stanley broadcast, including the Rising Sports Academy, located in Stanley, North Dakota. They're a sports-specific academy based in Stanley, focused on building an athlete's individual skill set, including basketball, football, volleyball, baseball, and softball. They also offer strength and conditioning programs for grades 6 through 12, along with game-based athleticism development programs for grades K through 5. Check them out at Facebook on Rising Sports Academy today. That's Corey Anderson and the Stanley Athletic Director, Max Murphy. Corey Anderson, the head boys basketball coach over in Stanley, the partners with Rising Sports Academy, trying to raise up future Blue Jays, and they open it up, I think, to any athlete that want to come in and improve their service. Also want to thank Gustafson Septic Service, located in Stanley, North Dakota. They're a family-owned and operated business in northwest North Dakota for over 30 years. Septic hauling, temporary septic and potable water setups, portable restrooms, heated and trailer units, sewer line thawing and jetting, sewer camera inspections and line inspections. Call Nick Gustafson today for a quote at 701-628-2960. It's one of the best in the Bakken. That is Gustafson Septic Service, located in Stanley, North Dakota. Then also want to thank MC Property and Maintenance. They're a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based out of Stanley, North Dakota. We do it all, from managing rental properties for investors, handyman work for homeowners, remodels, lawn care, and even snow removal during the winter months. I wonder if you'll come to Tioga. If you have a need for anything related to property management or property maintenance, give them a call and ask for Max at 701-641-2772. With that, we'll step aside. We'll take a quick time out for more of our great sponsors to help us put on this broadcast. You're listening to Class A 11-man Region 11-man football playoff action here on GameDay Media.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
MC Property and Maintenance LLC is a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based in Stanley, North Dakota. From lawn care to snow removal and everything in between, let us manage every aspect of your rental, property, and maintenance needs. To schedule an appointment, call Max at 701-641-2772. Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family-owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960. Rising Sports Academy, based in Stanley, North Dakota, offering skill sessions for basketball, football, volleyball, baseball, and softball. Check them out on Facebook at Rising Sports Academy. D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oil field companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin. At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shop Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
At GameDay Media, we are dedicated to promoting local athletes and local sports that captivate and inspire our North Dakota fan base. Our mission is to create unforgettable moments, connect people through shared experiences, and foster a sense of community. We strive to bring excitement and joy to enthusiasts while promoting values of teamwork, dedication, and fair play. Your sponsorship of Premier, Elite, and Diamond level packages will enable us to enhance the quality of our productions, expand our reach, and provide unparalleled coverage of various sporting activities and events. Your commitment to our cause has helped us invest in state-of-the-art equipment and improve the overall experience for our viewers and participants. If interested, please contact Randy Peterson at 701-641-1271 or David Peterson at 701-641-6030. Thank you for supporting GameDay Media by promoting and supporting high school athletics across Northwest North Dakota.
As we come back to Fisher Field on the campus of Dickinson State University, there's a lot of football being played in the state of North Dakota, and we're going to run down some of the scores as we have them from the North Dakota Score Feed app. Over in Velva this afternoon, Velva, Garrison, Drake, and Animus up by 10 over Bowman County, 22-12 at the end of the first half. Shiloh has tied up the game with Bishop Ryan with 8 minutes left in the third quarter at 14 apiece. Dickinson Trinity, of course, the game that we're broadcasting here with a 28-0 lead over Stanley. DLB with a 1-point deficit. They lose by 1 to Killdeer. That, I don't know. Kildeer's got a good football program down there. They beat DLB Lakers 21-20. That's a final. Kindred on the eastern part of the state, downing the Harvey Wells County Hornets by a score of 49-6. Oaks leading the Carrington Cardinals at the end of the first half, 15-7. And number 3, Langdon Edmore Munich Cardinals over the Lisbon football team, 33-0. Lisbon Broncos. And then Central Cass over Cavalier, 21-0 at the end of the first half of play. So kind of a upset over in Killdeer today, I would say. I don't know, 20 unofficial upset according to me. Killdeer defeating DeLax Burlington 21-20 to end the season for the Lakers. Then over in 9-man football, the Nelson County over Sargent County right now, kind of an upset in the making, 22-9 with 6 minutes left in the second quarter. North Prairie leads by 2 over Wyndmere Ledgerwood. Lisbon at the end of the first half holds a 2-point lead over the Sioux from West Hope Newburgh Glenburn, 26-24. Grant County Flasher over Central McLean, 28-14 at the end of the first half. New Rockford, Cheyenne all over Hankinson, 55-16 with 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Lemoore Litchfield Marion final over North Star, 64-20. South Border putting it on the Mavericks from Mulhall Lansford Sherwood, 56-0. And at the half, it's Hettinger County over the Alexander Comets, 8-6. Blue Jays with going to receive the ball. Josh Hetzel picks it up at his 15, tucks the ball, crosses the 25 near the 30, up near the 32-yard line as the Blue Jays, Josh Hetzel returns it for a nice return to start the second half of play. As we start our Northwest Therapy Services second half, the Blue Jays find themselves down 28-0. And they need to get some points on the board, as I think they've left some points on the field, Heath, in the first half.
All in all, I think they had a decent first half. They just had some mistakes and didn't take advantage of a couple times they're inside the 20. And on defense, Josh could have had that pick six or potential pick in the inside the red zone. But
well, he was wide open if he just catches it, but. Who knows? Woulda, shoulda, coulda. And Schlosser with the carry. He's got a head of steam. Here comes some laundry, but a great run. But I'm wondering if it's because he got a holding penalty against the Stanley Blue Jays. That's the preliminary call. Jake Schob with the tackle for the Dickinson Trinity Titans. But that's going to negate a pretty good 15-yard gain by Schlosser. That'll be a spot foul penalty from the line of the scrimmage. So it'll be a 10-yard penalty. That'll set the Blue Jays back 10 yards on their 7th penalty of the afternoon so far. Kind of uncharacteristic. They've got 7 penalties for 55 yards now, and it'll be first down and 20 as they spot the ball at about the 23-yard line. 22-yard line? 22-yard line, yeah. Excellent vantage point here at Fisher Field for GameDay Media. Appreciate everybody tuning in and listening to our broadcast this afternoon. Make sure you hit that like button if you would, please. Here is a carry by Jack Heenick. Heenick changing jerseys, putting on number 23 for his first carry of the afternoon. He was playing on the line. And Heenick goes for 4 yards on that last carry. So he goes from right guard to running back for the Blue Jays. Second down, 16. Clock continues to run. Just under 11 minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Here's Gelsted with an RPO. And
Drake on the pass.
Intended receiver was Kane Rudolph. Slosher with the pass attempt. Sorry about that. And Rudolph, the intended receiver, his first target this afternoon, brings up 3rd down, 16. Stops the clock at 11:02 remaining. Want to remind everybody that GameDay Media has been awarded the rights to broadcast the Region 8 volleyball tournament from the well at Williston State College in November 6th, 7th, and 9th. We're looking forward to that. It's an exclusive right and exclusive video rights on GameDay Media. Can't be at the stadium, make sure you come and watch us on GameDay Media as that intended target falls incomplete. Rudolph again drops the ball and couldn't ask for a better pass.
That was right.
He just
right
dropped
the
it.
Numbers. Yep.
Stops the clock with 10:58 to go, brings up 4th down and 16. On this road to the Dome. Starting here today for these two teams, Dickinson Trinity Titans, the number 4 ranked team, as the punt is away, takes a Stanley bounce, going to be picked up there by Jake Schob, and Schob still on his feet, evading tacklers, still on his feet. So he made something out of nothing as he got the ball inside the 30-yard line, took it back to the 42-yard line of the Dickinson Trinity side of the football field. And with 10:42 remaining here in the 3rd quarter, the Titans looking to put some more points on the board against the Stanley Blue Jays. There is a penalty flag sitting at about the 40-yard line. It'll be a block in the back as they march off 10 yards against the Titans. That is the Titans' penalty for 10 yards, so they'll spot the ball at the Titan 32-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10. Tioga Medical Center scoreboard, the Titans over the Blue Jays 28-0. Shotgun formation as Dossinger flanks the right side of Kovash. He hands the ball off to Dossinger, spreading the things out. Now he reverses field, and the Blue Jays finally catch up with him. He does everything he can to get back to the original line of scrimmage. And Clay Papa and one of the Heenick boys on the, Jack Heenick on the tackle. It's a loss of 1 for Dossinger. Oh, there's an intended pass to number 6, Nick Sobolik. That falls incomplete. That'll stop the clock. That was the first target for Sobolik this afternoon. Stops the clock with 10:08 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 11. Good crowd on hand again from the Stanley Blue Jays as they have the cheer team for the Stanley Blue Jays sitting on the track here at this beautiful facility at Dickinson State University, trying to cheer on the Blue Jays.
Trips right for the Titans, 3rd and 11.
Kovash looking to throw the ball again, and a great job, this time by Slosher, getting a hand in the face of Gage Glosser. Otherwise, he was taking it to the house.
I think Drake was about 10 yards away when that ball was thrown, and he just closed in and got a hand in there. Great job.
Good defense. That'll put the Titans in punt formation. 4th down and 11 with 10:02 remaining. Sobolik in to punt the ball. Slosher is back deep, standing at his own 32-yard line. There's the snap. Kick is away. They kick it away from, well, they kick it to Slosher, but it's got a Dickinson Trinity roll. Goes inside the 30. It'll end up inside the 20-yard line, down to about the 18.5-yard line. Big kick.
Sure would have been nice if Drake could have picked that up earlier and prevented another 10-yard loss there.
Well, it'll be a Stanley Blue Jay football.
I know I'm ready for basketball too, Randy.
701 Cornhole Company based in Mandan, North Dakota. Brad Anderson, a former Stanley Blue Jay, making custom cornhole sets to make your cookouts even better. Visit their website at 701cornholecompany.com to see what they can make for you. one of our sponsors here of this first round playoff game here on Game Day Media. Also want to thank Hidden Beauty Salon and Spa, located in Tioga, North Dakota on Main Street. They're your full-service salon and spa. Follow them at Hidden Beauty on Facebook. Jelson looking to air it out. He underthrows him, and it's going to be picked off. Who's got it? It's an interception, it looks. And that's intercepted by number 5. Again, Jake Schob, as Jelston picks himself off the deck as he got drilled. So a turnover again.
Tanner Roars coming in on the blitz from Tyler.
Third turnover for the Stanley Blue Jays. Turns the ball back over to the Titans right at midfield. First down and 10 with 9:40 to go in the third quarter. Here's a snap, and there is a good defensive play by Ethan Jessen.
In the backfield. 3-yard loss.
Shoots the gap against number 13. That is Caden Kubas. Camden Kubas with a 3-yard loss for Kubas. And that was a nice defensive play by the Blue Jays.
Yeah, Ethan did good to blow that one up.
3-yard loss for the Titans brings up second down 13. Ball spotted at the 47. Glazer's in motion. They got the handoff to Dossinger, and Dossinger will take it for 6 on that last carry.
Trey Bomback brought him down after a 6-yard gain.
9th carry for Ty Dossinger. He's got a total of 81 yards on the ground here this afternoon against the Stanley Blue Jays. 28-0 on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. If you're just joining us, the Titans from Dickinson Trinity over the Stanley Blue Jays in this first round playoff game on the campus of Dickinson State University at Hank Biesiot Athletic Complex in Dickinson. Here's a swing pass out, and that pass was complete to number 42. That is Jeremiah Gillick.
Good defense by Kason Beery.
Gillick with only a 1-yard reception on his second target. His first completion of the afternoon will bring up 4th down and 6. And they're inside of Blue Jay territory. They're not going to set up to do the punt. They're going to take their chances.
Well, if the Blue Jays could hold them, that'd be
good field position for the Blue Jays if they can.
Yep.
Here's Kovash with the snap from shotgun. Looking over the middle. Good hands. Nice hands by Jake Schob. And that'll be enough for a first down as they go from the 46 down to the 35. An 11-yard reception for Jake Schob, the favorite target for Jake Kovash here this afternoon. That's another Prairie Home Furnishings first down for the Dickinson Trinity Titans. First down and 10 as they spot the ball at the 35-yard line for the Stanley Blue Jays. Kovash again, shotgun formation. Inside handoff to Ty Dossinger. Dossinger evading a few tackles. He's going to be gang tackled by the Blue Jays, but he's going to be picking up another first down of 12 yards.
Brought down by Roses and Beery.
That's another Prairie Home Furnishings first down for the Titans as they get close to that Souris Valley Dental Group red zone. Ball spotted at the 23-yard line. Gage Glaser with 3 touchdowns on the afternoon, split out wide to the left. One-on-one coverage to Josh Hetzel. Here's Dossinger again, wrapped up.
By Bennett.
Who'd you say that was?
Bennett Larson with a great tackle.
Bennett Larson, the sophomore defensive tackle for the Blue Jays, holds Dossinger to 3. Second down and 7. 2nd and 7 for the Titans. And it's the ball sitting right at the Souris Valley Dental Group red zone. Directing traffic, this time under center. Kovash marking out the signals for the Titans. fakes into the line, now running for his life, pitches it off to number 34, and he's running hard. That is number 34, Hugh Meyer, with a completion. And that'll be close to first down yardage. And that'll be a first down as they bring it inside. Who was the receiver on that one? Hugh Meyer. It's another Prairie Home Furnishings first down as they're inside the red zone. There's a broken play. Kovash, he's got one to beat. He puts it over the end zone, and he's in for the touchdown. So he makes something out of nothing. As the clock now continues to run on the touchdown run of 9 yards out for Jake Kovash, the first rushing touchdown of the afternoon for the Titans, as we have a 34-0 lead, and it's his fourth rushing touchdown of the season as Sobolik lines up for the point after touchdown for the Titans. Here's a snap spot, and the kick is good. And Sobolik, with 5:16 remaining, adds on another point off the touchdown by Jake Kovash, and it's 35-0. We'll step aside, come back after this Game Day Media timeout.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics, as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
As we come back out of that Game Day Media timeout, with 5:16 remaining in the third quarter, the Dickinson Trinity Titans tack on a 9-yard touchdown run by Jace Kovash. Sobolik adds the extra point to make the score on your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. The Titans 35, the Stanley Blue Jays 0. Now they're just playing for keeping their head up. You know, with a running clock, it's going to be hard for the Titans or the Blue Jays to kind of get back into this thing, but they got to score, and they see a lot of heads that are hanging a little bit right now as they have the ball on the kickoff on a touchback. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Titans, or for the Blue Jays, excuse me. They'll spot the ball at the 20-yard line. So another offensive opportunity for the Blue Jays. They got to take it 80 yards for a score. And with 5:16 to go in the third quarter, it's going to be quite a feat for the Blue Jays. This segment brought to you by Bravera Bank, a proud supporter of the Stanley community, and Stanley Blue Jays, helping you, our customer, forge new paths to achieve your financial goals. Contact Bravera Bank on Main Street in Stanley, North Dakota.
Drake in the shotgun here.
Drake fakes the handoff, does a little head dazzle-razzle, and gets lost. Gets a sack of 4. Loss of 4 for Drake Slosher. Didn't fool anybody. Slosher on his 12th carry loses 4 on that last carry. So, second down and 14. Another proud Stanley supporter is Kyle Hansen, Thrivent Financial Planner in Northwest North Dakota. Call Kyle Hansen or Becky Gettle, your local Thrivent advisors, 701-628-2384. Here is the Blue Jays with a head of steam. Jack Heenick going to take about 6 of them to bring him down as he goes for about 6 after probably 5 of those yards after initial contact.
That's a good run by Jack.
Yeah.
Not giving up.
He's a strong kid.
Definitely. Yeah, unfortunately, Jack had a season cut short last year. He had an injury right at the end of the season, so good to see a senior finish out his career on the field this year. Just got word, too, over the radio that I think NDSU was victorious of 35-0 over Western Illinois.
Getting back on their winning ways after getting beat by the Fighting Hawks.
They had a tough one last weekend.
Here's the ball pitched back to Drake Slosher, and Slosher spreads it out. He's going to be gain of 1 for Drake on that last carry. He ran about 20 to get 1. 4th down and 6. Got a little break in the action. I want to thank Prairie Motors of Stanley, devoting ourselves to helping and serving our customers to the best of their ability with high-quality vehicles and service. That's Prairie Motors. Matt Evans, your general manager at Prairie Motors in Stanley. Also want to thank the Larson Vossen Insurance Agency up in Crosby, North Dakota, your Farmers Union agency up there. Selling crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, health insurance. Call Chell or Robbie at 701-965-6335 today. Blue Jays going to go for it, and Bombeck unable to hang on to it, but it wasn't going to make a difference because he needed 6, and that turns the ball back over to the Titans. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Bombeck was supposed to. I don't think that was.
I don't know if that was supposed to be intended for him as we kind of look at things again, but the officials are looking at the rule book, and it'll be a penalty that's denied by the Titans, and so it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Titans. 2:38 remaining as the ball is spotted at the 24-yard line. No doubt that they'll want to put the ball in play, get that clock running. And here's the ball handed off to Dossinger again. The senior from Dickinson Trinity puts his head down and picks up 7. Bombeck with the tackle for the Blue Jays.
Shiloh Christian is up 21-14 over Bishop Ryan, end of the 3rd period.
Velva at 1 minute left in the 3rd quarter, up by 10 over Bowman County, 30-20.
Blue Jays recovered the fumble.
Fumble by the Titans. Their first boo-boo this evening, this afternoon. And so, with exactly 2 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter, the Stanley Blue Jays get the ball back at their own 23-yard line.
Yeah, an impressive game up in Velva by Bowman. They're holding on to, they're down by 10, but 30-20, 1 minute left in the 3rd quarter.
For you fans up in West Oak, Newburgh, Glenburn that are following the Sioux, they've retaken the lead with a 32-26 lead with 4 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. They're playing against Linton HMB SZ. Strasburg Zeeland, part of that co-op. Here comes a penalty flag from the far sideline.
Almost after the play was over.
Yeah, it's a late flag. And stops the clock with 1:53 to go.
Because the horse collar, maybe, or ripping his helmet off.
It's a personal foul, face mask penalty against the Dickinson Trinity Titans as Ethan Jessen walks off the field without his helmet. I don't know if he was the one that
he was the
lost his helmet.
Yeah, they were pulling on it, I think.
Yeah, so that'll be a 15-yard penalty tacked on to the end of the play. Ethan Jessen had his helmet yanked off of him, looks like. And it'll be first down and 10, a Prairie Home Furnishings first down. Here's a snap. Jelsted throws the ball. This time Hetzel hangs on to it. Looks like he's going to be close to the line again, right near the first down marker, and they do indicate. As Hetzel with a 10-yard reception and a first down on Josh Hetzel's first reception of the afternoon. And it's a Prairie Home Furnishings first down with 1:15 remaining. So we're looking at scores from around the area. Central Cass putting it on Cavalier this afternoon, 42-0. Langdon area, Edmore Munich all over the Broncos from Lisbon at 33-0. Oaks at the start of the fourth quarter with a 2-point lead over the Carrington Cardinals, the home of Jim Kleinsasser. Here's the handoff to number 14 for the Stanley Blue Jays. That is number 14 is Kaysen Beery. It's a 1-yard loss for the Blue Jays. Beery.
.30 seconds to go in the third period. Blue Jays down 35-0 to the Titans.
Second and 11. Okay. Second and 11. Clock is winding down here at the end of the third quarter. It's 35-0. Jelsted throws it out on the far side, finds Drake Slosher. Good defense by the Titans as the clock hits 0 on a 1-yard loss on the reception. Glaser with one of the tackles for the Titans. That's the end of the third quarter. It is 35-0. We'll step aside, come back after this 30-second timeout.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
And as we come back here to Fisher Field in Dickinson, North Dakota, we want to promote a podcast called From the Sidelines with Chris Peterson. Episode number 1 will be our guest speaker, Eddie Streeter, the head baseball coach at Legacy High School in Bismarck. It'll be about a 90-minute podcast for this episode. Eddie comes from a lineage of coaches with a grandfather who was a Hall of Fame junior college baseball coach and a father who was a high school baseball coach. He's got 18 years of coaching experience between high school, junior college, and Division II. He's the founder of Short Hop Baseball, which is an individualized training and instruction for baseball skills. Planning on episodes being released Wednesdays starting on October 25th on GameDay Media YouTube channel and also on Spotify. And also he's doing a podcast on video podcast on Spotify. His merchandise line is ready for release on October 25th as well. And here's the whistle, clothing varying between short sleeves, long sleeves, hoodies, and crew neck sweatshirts. As Slosher is dropped for a huge loss to start the fourth quarter.
That was Jelsted with the ball.
Oh, Jelsted's in the quarterback. It'll bring up a loss of 12. Loss of 12 for Jelsted. That's his first time he's carried the ball. Went for a negative 12. It's 4th down and 20 as the Blue Jays set up in punt formation again. From the sidelines with Chris Peterson. Here's the ball snapped over the head of the punter. He does everything to keep himself on his feet. And the coverage by the Titans drops him for a big loss, and it'll be great field position for the Dickinson Trinity Titans with 11:15 remaining. Titans are going to get the ball at the Blue Jay 22-yard line as the ball was snapped over the head of punter Tyler Jelsted. First down and 10 for the Titans. Again, shotgun formation. Dossinger right behind his quarterback. They hand the ball off to Dossinger. Dossinger is going to go for 4 yards on that last carry. Brings up second down and 6. As they're inside the Souris Valley Dental Group red zone. No hurry by the Titans. DA Land LLC, established in 2021, providing quality skid steer attachments, farm and ranch supplies, feed and pet supplies to the Tioga area. There's a snap. Handoff to Gage Glaser. Met there by the Blue Jays. Kason Beery, I believe it is, number 14. But he's going to pick up 3 yards for Gage Glaser on that last carry.
Brings up 3rd and 2. 3rd and 3, long 3. Ball spotted on the 15-yard line for the Titans. It's quarterback Kovash gets his guys set. Single wide receiver split to the left. Man in motion.
Kovash looking to throw the ball.
Pass complete.
Pass is complete. Great set of hands there. I believe it's
Jake Schob.
Jake Schob with the reception. And it's about a 10-yard gain for Schob. Favorite target tonight for the Blue Jays, or for the Titans, excuse me. It'll be 1st and goal from the 2-yard line for the Dickinson Trinity Titans. There is a snap, kind of a broken play. It doesn't matter as they barrel into the end zone. That is Dossinger with another touchdown run for the Titans from 2 yards out. And at the 9-minute mark of the fourth quarter, they'll set up to go for the extra point. That'll be Sobolik. Nick Sobolik lines things up 41-0 right now on their 7th touchdown of the afternoon. There's the snap, the spot, the kick is up, and Sobolik has been perfect here this afternoon. And with 8:37 remaining, we'll take a timeout. Your Tioga Medical Center scoreboard. It is the Dickinson Trinity Titans 42, the Stanley Blue Jays 0. Back after this Game Day Media timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Bingaman Construction in Ray, North Dakota, your go-to for all your residential and commercial spray foam and construction needs. Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
As we come back to Fisher Field, it's been a real privilege to be down here at Blue Hawk Stadium on the campus of Dickinson State University at the Henry Biesiot Athletic Complex. Wow.
What do you know
guy
about?
Could get used to this one.
Yeah.
It's a very nice stadium, yes.
Mr. Hetzel, what do you know about Hank Biesiot? See, he's a living legend around here. You see his statue all over the place. You see you got naming rights after you on the facility. Little background on him.
You know, he was a head coach at Dickinson for many years. He was coach when I was going to school here and played. Just a great guy. And you know, years after I was here, I was at a basketball game in Hettinger watching my nephew play, and in walks Hank Biesiot. And he walks right by me, and I had been out for 15 years probably, and he walks right by me and says, "Hi, Heath." So, you know, he's just a guy that knows everybody, and just a great memory, and what a phenomenal guy he is.
Kind of more than a coach.
Look at this. Greg
Schlosser.
Schlosser. Great return by the Blue Jays.
That was a great return by Drake up to the 50-yard line.
Drake,
yeah, nice return from Drake Schlosser. Not ready to go home yet.
8:26 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Gets
Schlosser
his Blue Jays
still
up to the
playing
50.
Yeah.
Some of these kids are maybe getting ready to see the basketball court. As Heath Hetzel, you're preparing for your third season? Fourth season under the helm, the Stanley Blue Jays head girls basketball coach, making that transition into the 3-class system, leading the way in Class A girls basketball starting
November 13th.
November 13th.
Wow, less than a month away. Practice starts.
Yep.
Your wife becomes a basketball widow.
Yeah.
Carried by Drake Slosher.
Speaking of which, I got to give a big shout out to my wife at home, taking care of 3 boys, 6 of them with their cousins in town for the last couple days. But thank you, honey, for letting us do what we do. Bree Peterson, make sure I get that right. I called her Bree Robertson our very first broadcast. I don't know my wife's last name, but shout out Bree Peterson, being able to handle the helm at home and keep our boys entertained while I get to go out and broadcast with my dad. So
family affair.
Check her out on Etsy. She's Cedar and Vine ND. She creates custom wreaths and wedding bouquets, all sorts of good stuff at
Very
Cedar
talented.
and Vine ND on Etsy. Check her out.
Very talented young lady.
Clay Papa takes the toss left, headed east, able to get the first down for the Blue Jays.
Papa with a 7-yard gain. And that's a Prairie Home Furnishings first down. As the clock continues to run, just under 7.5 minutes to play. Yeah, visit her Etsy store.
That's Cedar and Vine ND. Check her out on Etsy. A lot of wedding bouquets come in. She does great work. I don't know a whole lot about it because I just let her do her thing. I told her I'd promote it.
All over the country.
All over the country. It's incredible, the power of the internet and technology. People can listen and view what's going on. Bobbled the snap by Jessen. Able to get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe plus 1 yard.
I'd like to give a little shout out to my youngest daughter, Leah. She just ran in her, she finished 33 miles. She stopped after 50K, ran in a race in Minneapolis this today. So I want to give a shout out to Leah.
Yeah, and he did not misspeak. He actually did say 30 miles.
Yeah,
right?
33 miles is what she ran.
33
and I got a
miles.
question. Is she nuts?
Determined, I would say.
I don't know if I like running 33 feet.
Oh, my goodness. Congratulations, Leah. Wow. That's quite an achievement. Schlosser's going to sling it out, and it's going to be
Picked
intercepted.
off at the 2.
By
Third
Jake
interception by Jake.
And Shope with another interception, another turnover for the Stanley Blue Jays on the interception. And that puts the ball into the hands of the Dickinson Trinity Titans again with 6:07 remaining. We want to thank Technex Solutions, offering measurement sales and service, support for oil and water measurement equipment in the Bakken. Call Jason at 701-641-0647. Jason at technexsolutions.com. Got the starter still in for the Titans. Hope nobody gets hurt. Dossinger with the carry for the Titans. Dossinger picks up 8 on that last carry. I want to thank Hidden Beauty Salon and Spa, located on Main Street in Tioga, North Dakota. Find them on Facebook, your full-service salon and spa. That's Hidden Beauty and Salon, Spa and Salon in Tioga. Here's the snap. Ball's pitched back. And down the stretch he goes. Got one man to beat. Schlosser there to knock him out of bounds, but he goes from his own 35-yard line to the 32-yard line. So according to my high school math, 15 plus 18 is 33 yards, right? Is that? I need
correct.
a calculator.
Nope.
Heath. 33 yards?
You still got it, 33 yards.
Who was that pitch back to? 13.
Camden Kubis.
Okay.
Kubis had the ball handoff and dropped it, but he picked it back up.
Trying to keep my stats right here and watch watch my stats with one eye and the field of action with my other eye.
I think Mr. Dossinger's probably done for the afternoon.
He should be.
He had a great game. Freshman Levi Uran just made his appearance for the Blue Jays.
Just over 4 minutes to play here in this final game for the Blue Jays of the 2023 season. Wow. Clay Papa wraps up for a loss. That is number 13. Camden Kubes with a loss of 1. So the Blue Jays still fighting, playing for the pride of the Blue Jays right now. As we look at some scores from around the area.
Carrington and Oaks are tied up with 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Shiloh 21-14 with 4 minutes to go over Bishop Ryan.
There is another carry by Camden Kubas. He goes from the 33 down to the 27, and according to my Tioga High School math, that'll be a 6-yard gain.
Velva is leading Bowman County 44-20 with 9 minutes to go in the fourth.
So they're spreading things out up in Velva, the number 1 ranked team in Class A11 football. We got a 45-yard field goal attempt. Let's see what kind of leg he's got. College Scouts. What has he got? There's the kick, and it's going to be
a little short.
Just short underneath the crossbar.
That was a nice looking kick, though.
You got a leg. Get a few more strength in his leg. He might make some noise somewhere in some college program. Got a good foot. As we come out of this timeout, change of possession, we'll take a timeout here on Game Day Media.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505. Or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
As we come back out of that Game Day Media timeout, so that's a 2-yard gain on that last carry. Is that Kaysen Beery with the Kaysen with the carry? Well, we're trying to figure out a little bit of the field goal attempt, but doesn't really matter. He missed it, and so here comes the Blue Jays. That's Kaysen Beery with another run. Kaysen Beery getting some action here late in the game. Kaysen Beery wears number 14. He's a junior. On the 3-yard gain for Kaysen Beery. Brings up 3rd down and 6 as we're under 1:35 to go in the game. Stay tuned to our DNL Paraffin post-game show. We'll name our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. Concluding the broadcast, won't be able to bring him up to the press box for an interview, but as Kane Rudolph tries to tip it back to himself and has a little stinger in his right arm the way it looks. Great effort by Kane Rudolph, just couldn't come down with it, and seems to me he had a little problem with that earlier in the season. He's got a pretty limp right shoulder right now.
Yeah, he's had some issues with his right shoulder throughout the year. Hopefully he can get that healed up before wrestling starts. Yeah, thanks to Dr. Longmire and always being on call and being at all the games, and he was able to help Kane get back on the field. Dr. Longmire with Montreal County Medical Center.
4th down for the Delta. There's a fumble, as they brought the house against Tyler Gelsted and dropped him for a loss of about 6 yards for Kane Rudolph. Tyler Gelsted. And that stops the clock with 21 seconds to go. It'll be first down and 10. And the Titans are going to set up in victory formation the way it's looking from up here at the press box at Fisher Field in Dickinson, North Dakota. Been a great privilege to be down here calling this game. They take a knee, and that'll start the clock and wind up the clock as Kovash hands the ball to the referee. And both teams walking off the field to line up at the 50-yard line for the good sportsmanship handshake here tonight. It was all Dickinson Trinity Titans here this afternoon. It was the Titans with a 42-0 shutout of the Stanley Blue Jays here on GameDay Media, audio-only production. And with that, we're going to step aside. We'll come back with our D&L Paraffin post-game show, and we'll name our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. Unfortunately, we won't be able to interview any of those coaches or players of the game, but we wish we could, but we can't. And so we'll name that after this 3-minute GameDay Media timeout. Back with our D&L Paraffin post-game show.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin. Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality, our Level 5 Trauma Center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology departments. Our physical, occupational, and speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunizations. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. To schedule an appointment, call us at 701-628-2505. or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963. The Country Store, located at 123 Main Street in Powers Lake, North Dakota. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com.
This GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
MC Property and Maintenance LLC is a family-owned and operated property management, maintenance, and handyman company based in Stanley, North Dakota. From lawn care to snow removal and everything in between, let us manage every aspect of your rental, property, and maintenance needs. To schedule an appointment, call Max at 701-641-2772. Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family-owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960. Rising Sports Academy, based in Stanley, North Dakota, offering skill sessions for basketball, football, volleyball, baseball, and softball. Check them out on Facebook at Rising Sports Academy.
Go. And as we come back to finalize our broadcast here down at Fisher Field and the campus of Dickinson State University with our DNL Paraffin postgame show. It was the Titans with an impressive win. Your final score, the Dickinson Trinity Titans putting it on the Stanley Blue Jays here this afternoon by a final score of 42-0. The Stanley Blue Jays seniors have played their last in a Stanley Blue Jay uniform, and it's always hard for these seniors that have been playing for the Blue Jays over the last few years. But, they got it back into the playoffs, and where they were so very comfortable in years past, getting back to the playoffs, and your hats off got to go to the Stanley Blue Jays for helping to get the program back on the right track.
Yeah, definitely. These Blue Jays, they kind of went through some tumultuous years 2-3 years ago, transferring into the Class A division and then kind of getting back into or Double A, I guess it would be, but getting back down into the Class A where they belong. They belong in the Class A. They're a good football team. Bob Bartz was the coach, is now part of the Valva Aggies staff, I believe. And now Dave Leith, no stranger to football. A lot of these young men for the Blue Jays probably played football for him in elementary or junior high. So he's no stranger to the football world. So a lot of heads are hung down. The score was 42-0, Titans over the Blue Jays. But, as Coach Leith kind of said in our comments, coach's comments this afternoon, was we got nothing to lose. We're the number 4 team. The Titans are the number 4 team overall in the tournament with 16 teams in it. So we got nothing to lose. It's a taste for the younger classmen to be able to see this is what it takes, and they can see on the flip side of the guys in the red, this is what it takes to become a powerhouse in the 11A region football. So hats off to the Blue Jays. Their season comes to a conclusion as the Dickinson Trinity Titans move on and will face a friendly foe. Most likely they know a lot about each other. Killdeer Cowboys here next week, probably here at Blue Hawk Stadium at Fisher Field. So best of luck.
And if I remember right, that game between the Cowboys and the Titans was the closest game that they've had during the regular season, if I remember my scores right. But, this Dickinson Trinity program under the 11th year head coach, John Oderman, busy young man with a young family and with a job that involved in healthcare with the CHI down here in Dickinson, as well as up at CHI up in Williston, North Dakota. Still finding time to be the head coach, now in his 11th year. And a great story. He's also a city commissioner, so he wears a lot of hats down here at Dickinson. But, boy, he's got a pretty good football team, doesn't he, David?
Yeah, that's for sure. He's built the power down at Dickinson Trinity. So, best of luck to Dickinson Trinity as some more scores are called in. One that we're kind of keeping a close eye on is the score. Hettinger County is 22, Alexander 14. First team's ball in overtime according to ND's score feed. South Border all over Mulhall-Lansford Sherwood 56-0. And some other scores that we've been kind of keeping on as West Hope, Newburgh, Glenburn, the Sioux are looking at a 40-34 lead over the Linton HMB Strasbourg Zeeland Lions.
That's a mouthful.
With 10 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. So GameDay Media is keeping an eye on the Alexander Comets and the West Hope, Newburgh, Glenburn Sioux as we look forward to seeing what our options are next week to broadcast football, whether it be audio or hopefully a full stream video, depending on where the games are played. Keep an eye out on GameDay Media on Facebook. Got some instructional videos on how to like and share our YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe, enable all the alerts. When we go, we make some announcements. We'll be pushing it out over our Facebook channel. So make sure you subscribe to that, follow and like our Facebook page. We'll be notified when we go live, and look forward for GameDay Media in the district tournament in Kenmare. The video broadcast of the District 16 volleyball tournament. And finally, kind of a feather in our hat is to be able to be the exclusive rights owner to the Region 8 girls volleyball tournament in Williston in a couple of weeks for the Region 8 volleyball tournament to be held at Williston State College. So we are very fortunate to be able to do that and very excited to be able to do that. So keep an eye out for dates and times coming in the next week.
It's time now to name our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. Kind of hard to pick one, but that's what our job is. And so we're going to pick Gage Glosser from the Dickinson Trinity football team. He had 3 touchdown receptions for the Titans this afternoon. One from 41 yards out, one from 20 yards out, and one from 9 yards out, to be named our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. Brad Johnson Insurance, located up in Crosby, North Dakota. And you can find our post about the Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game on our Facebook page, GameDay Media. Following, give us a little while before we put that up, but you'll be able to find out a little bit about them and Brad Johnson Insurance. As we look at the scoring summary for the Titans and the Blue Jays football game, the Blue Jays scoring 14 points in the first quarter, 14 points in the second quarter, tacked on 7 in the third, tacked on 7 in the fourth for a 42-0 beating of the Stanley Blue Jays here this evening. The Blue Jays had 5 penalties for 49 yards. The Dickinson Trinity Titans had 7 penalties for 55 yards. The big thing that sticks out for the turnover side of things is that the Blue Jays had 4 turnovers this afternoon. A couple of costly turnovers, especially down by the goal line, weren't able to punch it in. 101 yards of total offense for the Stanley Blue Jays tonight, 71 through the ground and 30 through the air. The Titans with a total of 334 yards of total offense, 204 on the ground, 130 in the air, as Jace Kovash was 12 out of 19 in the passing department tonight. Had 4 touchdown passes. The Titans had 2 touchdown runs. Kovash added 1 with 9 yards out, and Dossinger had 1 with 2 yards out for the Titans. Dossinger picking up 119 yards on 15 carries this evening, this afternoon, to lead the Titans in rushing here today. Once again, the Titans advance to the quarterfinal round of the playoffs here in Class A football in Northwest North Dakota. They'll play again next Saturday, depending on where that'll be. It'll be depending on who their opponent will be. And so with that, it is the road to the Dome. Belva, Aggie, Drake, Animus, Garrison will play Shiloh Christian next week. Dickinson Trinity will play Killdeer as Killdeer defeats Des Lacs Burlington. Shiloh Christian with a 28-14 win over Bishop Ryan. So the quarterfinals set for the western side of North Dakota. The Aggies taking on the Skyhawks. The Titans taking on the Cowboys in western North Dakota. Kindred will take on Oaks. Kindred with a 49-6 victory over Harvey Wells County. Carrington dropping the game to Oaks, 27-21. And so the Oaks Tornadoes will be in the quarterfinal round. And then Langdon Edmore Munich defeating Lisbon 33-0. And Central Cass all over the Cavalier Tornadoes, I believe it is. Cavalier Tornadoes? I think it's Cavalier Tornadoes, the home of Mike Enerson, right?
The great Mike Enerson.
Langdon Edmore area, Edmore Munich, and Central Cass will be in the quarterfinal round over on the eastern part of the state. So Class 11A has been set, the brackets for next week. And it's just been a real privilege to be able to broadcast on a beautiful afternoon here from Dickinson, North Dakota, as the Titans take out the Stanley Blue Jays of the final game for the Blue Jays, 42-0. Don't hang your head too low, kids. You got a lot of potential ahead of you, and great job, great season again, as your record ends with 4-6 on the season. And Shiloh Christian with a 28-14 win. 28-14 win over Bishop Ryan, 28-14. Just announced to us as well. So, wow, that's a lot of mouthful. And as we conclude our DNL Paraffin post-game show, we want to remind everybody that Hettinger County has defeated Alexander 22-20 in overtime, according to Titus Stenberg up there covering the the game up there for the McKenzie County Farmer. Titus Stenberg, one of my colleagues here in this business, covering, and the Alexander Comets fall to Hettinger County 22-20 in overtime. With that, we're going to close out our DNL Paraffin postgame show with this message. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors and the North Dakota High School Activities Association. One other score before we drop off. With under 1 minute left in the fourth quarter, the number 4 ranked West Hope, Newburgh, Glenburn Sioux are in jeopardy of dropping to the Linton HMB Strasburg Zeeland Lions. The Sioux down 42-40 with under a minute to play in the fourth quarter. And maybe we'll just stick around, see if we can wait. You want to do that? Stick around
sure.
for it?
We'll
stick around.
What's the worst thing that happens? You sit here and talk football?
We'll talk more football, and we'll try to give you a score between Linton HMB SZ and
boy, if there's any magic, that lightning in a bottle effect that Walker Broughton is able to do, it doesn't
Now's
show.
The time.
it doesn't show. We're not able to watch it. We don't have NFHS here in the broadcast booth. But if there is any scores that you are able to push over to us, it must be very exciting in West Hope. I'm sure the game is being played at West Hope.
Yes, it is. Yep. At
their field up there. And as we said, we are keeping an eye on that game as we are considering
looking at our options.
Considering all of our options as the Blue Jays are packing up, heading into the locker room, and the Dickinson Trinity Titans here on scene are still getting everything cleaned up on their side. They do a nice job here. Kind of looks like a collegiate-run facility. They got the advertising put down there on lane number 2. They got KX News, Lee Timmerman. Is that?
No, that's NBC, I think.
Yeah, NBC.
K-Fire.
K-Fire. Lee Timmerman interviewing the head coach for Dickinson Trinity Titans. So I don't know if we can burn up this much time, but we're at the jeopardy of.
Well, why don't we give a little love to our clients a little bit? We'll step out as we try to report the score of the Sioux versus the Lions score after this timeout. A word from some of our great sponsors.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Otheon Boutique. Shop in person in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com. Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent.
And as we finish up with our DNL Paraffin postgame show, we're gonna end the broadcast. Right now it's 42-40, Linton over West Hope, Newburgh, Glenburn, and we got a long trip home, so we're gonna conclude our DNL Paraffin postgame show. On behalf of all of our sponsors who help make the broadcast of these games possible, I want to thank Heath Hetzel, my color analysis tonight, providing some insight for the Stanley Blue Jays side of things. I want to thank my executive producer, David Peterson, tonight, running the mothership tonight. My name's Randy Peterson, and on behalf of Game Day Media, thank you for listening in tonight. Once again, your final score. It was the Dickinson Trinity Titans 42, the Stanley Blue Jays 0. Good night, everybody.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, Otheon Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land, LLC, 701 Cornhole Company, Bingaman Construction, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Tech Next Solutions, Hidden Beauty Salon and Spa, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Prairie Ford of Stanley, Thriving, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, MC Property and Maintenance, LLC, Rising Sports Academy,